by every law enforcement official. And I'm saying, bro, if a kid who is influenced by hip hop, because again, bro, in hip hop culture is that particularly, right? Do-rags, you feel me? Saggy pants.
What else do they talk about in hip hop though?
That kid
But what do they talk about? What is the image they portray in hip hop?
But
do they portray education, successful business life, happiness, raising your family, being monogamous? No, they don't. So when you want to portray that image, you take everything that comes along with it. So I know this because I did that, bro. I grew up in that. It's facts.
Okay. Sure. So you are fine with their rights being violated?
I don't think their rights are being violated.
Dress a certain way.
I don't think their rights are being violated.
If they're being stopped and they have not committed a crime yet, there's not a reasonable suspicion they has committed a crime yet, you are profiling them based on how they're dressed and look. How's that not their rights being violated?
Because one of two things happen here. You either prove it or you don't prove it, right? And then if they take action that would be a violation of their rights, then you can fight it in court.
What do you think happened?
But the proving it is a violation of their rights.
So what about sobriety checkpoints? Welcome back to another episode of Ill Ego Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I'm your host, John Nostos, a.k.a. Ill Ego CEO, and I'm here with two counterparts, Deion, 2 Cup Larry, and Cody, Big Meat Malk, as well as our third, sometimes counterpart, Dalton, I'm doing dad shit, Nelson, and then a returning guest, the infamous podcaster, Poetik Flakko from the No Jumper is back home.
I got a question for Flakko right off the bat.
Right out the bat.
Why the fuck didn't you share our first pod?
Listen, right?
Here's a 30-minute response.
Quick response. Quick response. He DMs me on Instagram a lot.
Okay.
As he knows, when I respond back to Instagram, it's like 8 to 10 days later. So when I respond, I forget, right? Like I told him, no, bro, just text me when you need me.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You told me that today, homie.
No. Right? Here, representative, right? When he texts me on my phone, and he knows, it's like a 3-second response.
Yeah, it's right away.
When he texts me on Instagram, it's a 2-week response. Why? Because again, like there's people who DM me for promo.
Sure.
On a routine basis. You feel me? Right? So said like, yeah, but send it to me. I post it. He sends it.
You didn't watch our pod, did you?
It's 20 days later. Which pod?
The first one with us. You didn't watch it.
I was here.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, just to make sure that it was good, you know.
No, but I did watch though.
Yeah, I know which one you watched.
The Charlie Kirk one.
Charlie Kirk one.
Because it was a viral story, which again, very smart. Because I think I did like a podcast, like a day or two afterwards.
The day of.
That day.
The day of.
That day.
Yeah,
we came in and jumped
that
on.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, very smart.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Cool, man.
Well, yeah, you gave us our props for that one too, man. We appreciate that.
Dalton.
What's up?
Flakko, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Turning Point USA.
Yeah.
Dalton is a representative for our tri-state area.
Oh, dope, man.
Yeah.
Minnesota, North Dakota,
South Dakota, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Kansas, Northern Illinois.
Oh, word. Oh,
yeah, shit. I'm the manager for the whole Midwest.
So he's the Midwest manager.
Oh, word. Shit.
Yep.
Like I didn't even know that like there was like a turning point. I think I've seen like
talking to your mic, homie.
Right, that was being started.
Yeah. Well,
hey, make sure you're talking into your mic, brother. Yeah.
The NDSU one is actually one of the top in the country.
Oh, really?
2 years ago, they won Chapter of the Year. They got to go on stage and meet Charlie, and yeah, they do a lot of big things.
Oh, that's dope, man.
And that's right here in Fargo,
bro. Listen, bro. Like when I left Fargo, Fargo is growing. Like, I don't know, like, if it's for the better or for the worse. I'll say, as of now, probably for the worst. But, bro, when I came back, bro, I'm like, I was at, like, Walmart. And I'm like, where the white people at? Like it was all,
you were at 13th Avenue Walmart.
Yeah, right? It was like, bro, it was like black folks. I'm like, bro, this is like Detroit now, man. Feel me? It's cool, you know? But I'm like, wow, man, bro, Fargo Grove, which is why, bro, like, I'm like, man, bro, like, I wonder, like, where we'll be at in 5 years, right? Like, I'm assuming, like, probably the size of, I don't know, like Detroit probably, right?
I hope not.
No.
I hope not.
Yeah,
5 years to get to the size of Detroit. What's there in Fargo? Like 250,000 people counting Moorhead.
Counting Moorhead, yeah. Like 290.
Yeah.
No, but it's definitely growing. You're right on target there. Dalton,
I know you got a lot of questions.
I have so many questions. We haven't had a chance to talk like since that happened. So just trying to get a pulse on the feelings from Turning Point right now, and how are you feeling, and what the whole situation and the aftermath, I guess, is. Do you think that Turning Point's going to survive this, or?
Oh yeah, this company was built to survive something. We never expected something to be this crazy happen, but like, especially the state of the world today with the political violence being at an all-time high, we knew like there could have been a possibility at some campus something happened. I mean, we've already seen protests, tables get flipped, students get punched in the face. Like, we've seen it, we've walked through it. These students have came back bigger and stronger, and that's at a small level for these students on campus. So now we got students who are, we saw the person that in the company we looked up to the most get assassinated, and now, I mean, we went from, you guys have seen the numbers online, and it's probably like, they're probably not even up to date anymore. Like, day to day, we used to get like 20 to 50 people max want to join. A week after, we had like 150,000. Today, we've got over 350,000, probably 400,000. And in the Midwest alone, we probably went from like 10 to 15 a day wanting to join. And then after Charlie was assassinated, we're at like, just days later, like thousands. And so I have my 6 employees trying to call 10 people a day. And then now we go to like, I mean, we have 6,000 people. So it's like the biggest problem that I've seen is we got to hire today. Luckily, we've got 1 million applications. Everyone wants to work for us right now. But I mean, things are bigger than ever. Unfortunately, it took this to happen for it to get to that point. And then personally for me, it was a tough couple weeks. Obviously, like I saw you guys at the gym that one day, and that was like shortly after, because originally we were going to take a bunch of time off and figure out what was next. And then we realized we had so much work to do. And Charlie was not about taking time off when people wanted us the most. So what we did was he died on Wednesday, and then we took until, it was going to be like 2 weeks, and we took until Friday off. And then I got in a call Saturday evening, and then they're like, you guys want to fly out to Arizona tomorrow? So, and all of the managers we did right away. We were out there for about 10 days, and I saw the memorial in the Cardinals Stadium. I saw his vigil at ASU.
How did you feel about the memorial itself? Do you think it was a little bit too extravagant?
No, I don't think so. Especially, I hate when people say that. Not you, but like I hate seeing it online, because Turning Point's thing, they made politics cool. They've always done the fireworks. They've always done the flames. If you were at AmFest last year, so you saw when Trump walked out, like the place just went nuts.
Cool as fuck. Yeah, for sure.
And like when Charlie walked out for the first like welcome everybody at AmFest last year, like fireworks, flames shot up, the place just went crazy. And
so that was more of a tribute than anything, you think?
Yeah, absolutely. People.
Because I mean, for a service, it is a little absurd. Well, but I get the magnitude of it. They had to have it entertaining.
Well, also, it was not a funeral. People keep calling it. They're like, "Wow, this is a crazy funeral." It was a memorial. Like memorials are supposed to be remembering the person's life and what they were about and what they stood for. And those were some of Charlie's closest friends on stage. Those were his chief of staff, like people he started the company with 13 years ago on stage with him. And like, those are people who've been closest to him since he started 13, 14 years ago now. So I think it's like, it pisses me off when people are like, that was a lot for a funeral, because it wasn't a funeral. It was a memorial, and people were there to celebrate. And there was a lot of tears because it was so powerful with the worship music and everyone talking about their favorite stories with Charlie and how we're going to continue to push forward without Charlie. But, I've said to my entire team and all the students I talk to, like, although Charlie is not my boss anymore, like, we very much so still work for Charlie. He's just not here.
How do you feel about the official narrative of the assassination?
I think that I'm very much so like, first of all, I love conspiracies. You guys know that I love conspiracies, but after everything that happened, I couldn't do any of them. I couldn't watch it because it's so different to be completely wrapped up in like the most talked about thing in the world.
I think it's just too personal to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't see like.
Absolutely. I haven't really like, I mean, when it happened, I was in Milwaukee and I was doing some stuff with Turning Point on campus in Milwaukee. And then I got a call from my director, and then I immediately just went straight to the airport. Luckily, my flight wasn't in too long anyway, and sat at the airport. But I had my headphones in, my hood up, my sunglasses on. I'm just crying in the airport, and I see people walking by, and they're like on their phones. I can hear it, or they're talking about it, and it was just like insane. Like, it did not feel like I was in my own body at that moment. I'm sitting in the corner of the airport just crying, like calling my employees, talking to them, making sure they're good, making sure my team's happy, or as happy as they could be, you know, trying to tell them like, you still got a job, you still got a future, we're still going to do this, but I don't know how right now. But then seeing the conspiracies next from some influencers that I really like, it was really hard to watch. But so I just completely I had to stop watching it. Like, I'd open up Instagram and it's just like, this person did it, this group did it. I hate that. And I'm a big conspiracy guy, but seeing all this shit, like you said, is too close to home and too personal. It was a lot. Like, I couldn't even like open YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Even now, Facebook and Instagram are still pretty tough to open up, because it's just like the amount of AI shit out there now, and old people just have no idea what the hell they're looking at. Like, I've seen people say this guy did it, this group did it. Like, look at these people in the back, and I know the people they're talking about. Like, if you showed me a picture of the people behind him, I could name almost all of them. And like, it just, those people got families too. People don't realize like and because other people aren't involved, you know. But since I know these people and I've talked to these people before, they're good people who are having very bad things said about them. So it's tough to see. I also am not someone who's like, the government will tell the truth all the time. So I don't know. I'm mixed there. Like, I'm gonna listen to the people that were elected for now, I guess, until, you know, anything else happens. But I don't know. Like, that's a hard question to answer, because I don't really want to like, you know, I hate saying like, it's over with, doesn't matter how it happened, let's move on, because that's not how I am. Like, but
what do you think then about, like, say for instance, the Candace Owens perspective? Because she's still very much like love and support for Charlie Kirk, but she's fighting a completely different battle than even his wife and other people who are as well close to him, or were close to him and had a relationship with him. Like, she's very much on some, no, this is about Charlie, we got to figure this out still, but she's not buying any of the narratives and saying that something completely more sinister is at play here. And she's now, I think as of today, said, hey, Trump and his team are involved and in this. She like, that's,
did she say that?
Yeah. Like, that's the next thing she basically alluded to it and then did say it. Like, Charlie was fighting for Trump. This was the person that he went to bat for. And at the end of the day, it was kind of like, he just said, hey, if we got to, you know, do away with him, we'll do away with him. We'll give him a special day, you know, a holiday, and we'll give him what did she say? A boulevard. And now it's over from there. And she's just saying basically like Trump sold him out.
He's basically saying that everybody that's had a street named after him, Martin Luther King, JFK, there's some sort of government involved.
Well, see, when you talk about JFK, I think it's like widely accepted now there's government involved. Right. And then Martin Luther King, I also think it's pretty much widely accepted there was a form of government involved.
And when that happened in their day, it was a conspiracy theory to think that too. Like today, you know what I mean? Today we're like, hey, this is all crazy conspiracy stuff. But in 50 years, are we going to be like, damn, that's really what was going down back then? You know what I mean? Because when we live in the moment, you know, there's a lot of naivety that plays in to our full comprehension, especially for you. You're so close to the situation. You know all these people personally, and you would say, and I'm being the devil's advocate, so don't take it personal, but like, you know these people so personally, and if their job was to be the people that people are saying they are in conspiracy theories, then it would have been their job to convince you that they're great people.
No, I see what you mean completely. Well, first on Candace, like, Candace is somebody who, she's the reason I got involved with Turning Point from the beginning. So if it wasn't for Candace coming to NDSU when it was back in 2022, when I was like 21 years old, I wouldn't be involved with Turning Point now at all. She took a different path from, you know, I guess what I'd say is like the mainstream conservative talking points. And then she kind of went on her own, and I still supported her and still watch her show. And when Charlie first died, Candace posted a lot of really, really like emotional videos and pictures no one's ever seen of Charlie, like him and Candace dancing, him and Candace talking about like wearing Yeezys and shit, like
rapping and all lyrics
like,
and all that.
That was the side of Charlie no one's really gotten to see before. I'd never seen that. So it was cool to see that. But I think that if Candace really had something where, and you guys should think about this too, if Candace really had like, I know who did it, because I feel like there's a lot of times she says, she was like, they did it, this person did it, I have something really, really big to tell you guys, join my show tomorrow that's got 6 ads and you got to listen to me talk about preborn and all these other ads I'm about to sell to you guys. Like, I think maybe if she really did know something or did really have something, she would be like, not, here's what I have, I'll tell you tomorrow.
Monetizing
She'd be like,
it.
here it is. Yeah, because she has enough money, and if she
you don't
really,
think she just wants to get the most views on it so she can say it all at once and get more eyes? And
if she really cared about Charlie like she says she does, and like honestly, and like it looked like they once, and I'm not speaking for Charlie or the organization at all, but it looked like him and Candace were really close at one point. And then from everything she's talked about recently, like I just think if you have this really big thing you're gonna drop and you're gonna say, maybe just say it and quit being like, here it is. I'm gonna say it, but go through these paywalls, subscribe to my things.
Like she has dropped something, right? Like I think like when she like first came out and said, "Yo, Charlie was being threatened."
Yeah.
Everybody said, "Yo, that's crazy."
She broke a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. They call her a liar. Patrick Bet-David them did like this whole little thing. Use a liar. You have no. And then she dropped the receipt. Said, "Yo, here's the messages."
Absolutely.
He admitted to it, right? So again, now. Do I feel like the conspiracy that the Jews did it? No, that's crazy, right? Like, I don't think that's any merit to it, right?
He points at me, this
right?
guy.
No, listen, man. I think a super psycho, a crazy dude, he disliked some things that Charlie said. And
so you're going with the narrative.
You think Tyler Robinson did?
Yeah.
The official narrative. Even though that they've got pictures of him.
He watches LA News, though, so.
They got pictures and videos of him switching clothes, backpacks.
Listen, and here's why I think he did it, right? Now, again, I disavow, I detest it, as bad as wrong. But I think that there's like
30-06 stuck in his neck.
Yeah, bro. Do I feel like there's this grand conspiracy with like international? Like, I don't feel like that the impact that the people thought there was.
What did I tell you that your organization, how important that was? What did I say when we first started talking? I said, you guys are the most important thing in the country right now, if not the world, because you are going after the hearts and minds of the next generation, right? Now, if that is not a worldwide threat to whoever it is, right? Then what else is? What is the biggest threat? Well, besides going after Gen Z and the next set of voters?
Mm-hmm. Well, Turning Point was set up so because we have Turning Point High School, Turning Point College, Turning Point Faith. So we are in churches, we are in colleges, we are in high schools, and we're not here for, only 4 years of this current student body. They're going to graduate. They're going to love Charlie forever. They're going to go to the Turning Point churches.
So you can't tell me that if indeed Charlie was starting to change his mind about something, that they wouldn't see that as the biggest threat of them all. The leader of the biggest organization for young people was starting to change his mind. And you're telling me that we're going to go with the narrative of some crazy guy that happened to get onto a roof with a 30-06, blow somebody in the neck, but the bullet stopped, and then he disassembled it, got down from the roof, reassembled it, and then tossed the gun in the woods conveniently to be found.
Yeah, but I don't feel like there was ever like a credible threat of, Charlie was gonna go against the grain and become anti-Jew. I don't feel like he even had that in him, right? I feel like the only threat was, hey, I have some new opinions that may be like controversial to people who don't want me to be neutral and unbiased.
And I'm not saying it's 100% right.
Yeah,
it's not 100. It's 100% Israel, whatever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that somebody or some buddies in our own government aren't involved in that as well.
Okay, right. So look, if we're saying, like, for example, right, like again, they were like $100 million a year invested into it. I don't feel like because again, from their perspective, Charlie is like the brain. He's like the everything for this organization. They invest $100 million a year into it,
and then they didn't.
They don't know that if Charlie goes away, that this organization will like survive. They have no idea, right? They can only hope that there's things in place, right? So I don't feel like they will risk,
unless they were to put the entire panel of Jews on his podcast and run the show, and that's what they've done.
Have some little weasel step up in his place, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
yeah, right. And you got another guy, another influencer,
bro,
goes by the name of tandem fatum. Brandon Tatum.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, he's
Pushing this kid onto us.
Oh,
he's getting $7,000 a post.
Dalton.
Okay,
Dalton.
who are you talking about? You're not talking about Ben Shapiro. Are you talking about Brylan Holland? Or who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Brylan?
Bryn, whatever his name is.
Brinlin
Yeah.
Hall. Something like that. I don't know.
That kid just came out of fucking nowhere.
He said that his tour was sponsored by TP, right? And then y'all said that wasn't true, right? So he lied.
Well, I think he just worded it wrong.
Yeah.
Because
We're going with that. We're going with that. 7,000. 7,000.
Well, individual college chapters can be like, we're gonna bring on this person to come and speak for us. That's between like that chapter and that speaker, and then that college has to pay him. Turning Point will not pay him.
Okay.
So he's not employed by Turning Point. And last I checked, there is no contract that he has yet.
Biggest mistake that Turning Point would make would be to hire that guy.
To make him be like the talker?
A fucking employee, whatever.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake you'll make. I'm telling you.
Well, I haven't seen him speak. I've seen some clips. He seems like a bright young fella.
He seems like a fucking
Well, he's gay, right? So it's.
I don't think he's gay.
He's homosexual, right? No, he's not.
I don't think he's
Flakko hates gays. Flakko hates gays.
No. Again, I love homosexuals, right? No, but I'm saying, listen, if you're gonna like, if you're gonna provide like like a shield, and say, hey, like your job is to kind of like, like to galvanize like conservative, like country boys who hunt and fish. That little gay kid ain't galvanizing like you. You feel me?
Sure.
Like not happening, right? Nah, come on, bro. Listen, man.
Thanks, Flakko.
Big tough guy who hunts and fish.
Yeah.
Doesn't do any of those things.
Brian Holland is not galvanizing you to. You feel me? So like, again, for me, it's like he's a waste of time. But as we know, man, anybody who's willing to put $100 million up, bro. $100 million can get a lot of things done. So if Brian Holland gets like $100 million support, because he's totally like pro AIPAC, pro Israel. Like he has no type of like backbone. He is dedicated to the
give
cause.
it to me, daddy. Yeah.
You're still talking about Brylan?
Yeah.
I don't think he's not gay.
No?
No, I don't. I've never talked to him. I never asked anybody, but I don't think
But
he's not
okay,
gay.
not gay, but
I think he's not
zesty.
gay. I
Right? Like
don't think
like,
I think he's a good speaker, and I would
facts.
I would
Okay,
I would bring him to NDSU if you wanted to come to NDSU. We can go talk.
Dude,
you can ask him questions.
I'll fucking
Yeah,
lead a
me too.
protest if
He's a
you'll see me out front.
he's
with
doing
signs.
he's pretty famous down south right now. He's doing a lot of good things down south.
Yeah, I've also
he's
seen his ass getting called out too.
Yeah.
Not
He's
being
like-
able to answer.
He's like 20 years old.
Yeah, he's young.
He's very, very young. Give him
He
time.
already- I
Charlie,
already written him off-
when
written him
Charlie
off,
was
dude.
19, 20 years old, he was not as good as Charlie was when Charlie was 31 years old.
Dude, when you
I'm not saying he's next.
when you
Like, but
make a
he's
video of
he's
yourself
young.
on a private jet saying like, "Oh, I'm going to all these college campuses. Look at me. Donate to my campaign here. 7,000 from AIPAC." And no, dude, you already lost me. You lost me. I'm sorry. I can't. You lost me. Can't do it.
Well, not every speaker is for everybody.
I know.
Facts.
But that's why I'll protest against him. Hey, so speaking of speakers, how did the UND event go?
You were just grilling me today. It was great. We had like 20.
Oh, he's lying.
2,300 people there. It was great.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Cody's
Yes,
so
in Grand
anti
Forks,
Turning
23
Point.
people.
Guess who our next guest is going to be?
It's that kid from Grand Forks.
Yes. Jebba.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Are you serious? You're trying to get
dude.
him?
Come on, dude.
Are you actually trying to get him? on?
Yeah, you should come on.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
God.
Remember, he's
the
only
Lord.
20. He's only 18, 19 years old.
Tell
Yeah.
him who it is.
I know.
What's the lore? 'Cause I'm
I know who.
So Dalton held an event at UND.
Okay.
He had Glenn Beck. Do you know who Glenn Beck
Yes,
is?
I know Glenn
Very
Beck, yeah.
pro-Israel, right? Well, this kid got up and was able to get the mic, and he basically asked Glenn about his views on being supportive of Israel first, I guess. Right, Dalton? Am I paraphrasing there?
You're saying that Glenn is Israel first? That's what you said?
That's what
Well,
he was
he
saying.
asked-
Like,
That's
he
what
was
he was
asking about
insinuating,
being pro-Israel.
Oh well, that's why Jeb. That's his name.
Yeah.
Jeb. That's why Jeb was claiming that Glenn is Israel first. I don't watch Glenn Beck.
But that's who's coming on is that Jeb.
Jeb?
Jeb?
Yeah.
wait though, right?
What's your issues with Jeb Ba? Because he's a kid too. If you're
Oh
if you're
my
calling
gosh.
out, if you're saying that this Brylan, I got to give this Brylan a chance because he's only a kid.
Yeah.
Well, what's your issue with Jeb Ba?
I don't have an issue with Jeb Ba. That's funny.
You
I
called
actually
Cody
was-
small one time and you'll never feel the end of it,
Yeah,
bro.
well, I was backstage when that question was asked, and then I had to go back and look at the TV. I'm like, who's talking right now? Who just asked that question? It was funny. No, it wasn't Cody.
I thought it was a valid question, to be honest.
I'm not saying. I mean, I love questions.
It's a
Everybody-
question that needs to be asked.
You should
that's
ask.
for
Why
sure.
don't?
From everybody that's been
Well,
like
we should just.
cramming this shit down our throats, right?
Well, we
Especially
should-
after every fucking politicians be like, we need to do this, this, this. Meanwhile, I'm not getting a fucking paycheck, but yet we can still send money over to Israel, right? It's a little strange.
I agree.
So I
we
want to
should
know
get-
It's
why
not America
all these,
first, that's for sure.
why all these influencers and talk show hosts are saying that we need to keep supporting Israel. Okay, what the fuck does that do for me then?
Well, I mean, I can confidently say I would rather see you get a paycheck and the rest of the guard than us giving money to any other country,
Anybody.
any entity
Yeah,
at all.
absolutely.
I'm all for paying.
Which is
the
why
troops.
I'm thinking about running for office. So
Can you imagine?
vote for me.
Hey man, yeah man.
What do you want to run for? Like local representative? Think
I
about
looked it up. I was like, I wanted to know who was in my
mayor?
district, who was representing my district.
Is it Amy?
Turns out she's 83 years old
She's the senator or the representative?
for my district,
Aren't we in the same district?
District 13.
Yeah, I'm in District 13. You're gonna have to beat me out.
Are you running? Maybe you can be my campaign manager. How's that sound?
Ooh.
I don't know. I think we.
Sounds like a step down.
Hey, you can learn a thing or two from me first.
He's like,
Bob.
sounds like I'd be handing it over.
No, I just.
I'm about to make my way to DC, and then you can follow me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in the same district now. I don't know. I don't know if I would.
You're not considered West Fargo, are you?
I'm in South Fargo.
Yeah, no.
We're not. You're in West Fargo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm in.
Anyways, but yes, I would like to bring on that Jeb Bob.
Tell me
just
why.
to get a pulse from Gen Z themselves, because I've been seeing more and more of Gen
Okay,
Z
but you already
starting
know what
to
he's
ask
going to
questions.
say, though. You can't see this one person who's obviously like Israel's doing everything bad and be like, I just want to see how all Gen Z feels about this topic.
We can ask more than one question about.
Well, then shouldn't you get on somebody who
About
is
the
at
world.
least moderate or at least like
What do you
I'm
mean?
okay with
How
Israel?
are you assuming that he's not moderate?
I've seen some of his videos. I know he's not moderate. I know he does not
You went
like
and looked-
Israel.
You went and looked him up after he grilled the shit out of your speaker, right?
He didn't. I
Fucking toasted him.
no. I saw the video
It
and then I
went
saw him.
viral. It went viral, by the way.
Yeah, it did go viral. I've seen it a couple times. I can't get away from it. And I do follow him on Instagram because I was like, this
Why?
guy. I saw
But why
this kid
would
there.
that be a bad thing? That's not a bad thing.
To bring him on? I'm not saying.
No. Like that went viral. Like I think that was a fucking awesome.
I don't
awesome
think
clip.
it's bad. It went viral. I think that
Because your guest got roasted.
no, I know I gotta pick my words. No, my guest did not get demolished on that question. I gotta pick my words here. I think that Jeb. Okay, you want to bring my I don't have a problem at all, so it's not my problem. But you're bringing on Jeb to speak for Gen Z. You already know Jeb hates, or I don't want to say hates, but is not a supporter of Israel. So you're going to sit him here, and then you're going to say, "What does Gen Z think of Israel?" And he's going to be like, "Me and my friends just hate Israel so much." And you're like, "Well, you're not getting it. You're getting one perspective. You're getting
All
like
right, we'll bring on a fucking libtard to debate him then.
well, not every liberal not every liberal.
I'm gonna
loves
go to
Israel
NDSU
too.
and find me a libtard to debate him.
Liberals and him have the same view and on Israel though, right?
No, not all of them. Some liberals.
That's a good point, Flacco. That's
They
a good point.
only dislike Israel over Palestine. They don't dislike Israel because of what they can identify as happening in our country with Israel.
I don't think they know. I don't feel like.
No, I
Yeah,
know
but
they're
remember, Gen
clueless.
Z is like if we're just looking like online, and I think like even BB like acknowledged that like that Israel is unfavorable with Gen Z, right? Like
Yeah, that's
like-
why I said we got to get after him on social media.
yeah, right. Which again, man, you feel me?
Is Adam Jew?
No, man. He's Grand Mason, so I guess
Really?
he's like French or something like that.
He's Jew.
No, Adam is not a Jew. You feel me? Right? Wait, here, right?
He's
Wait,
got a weird obsession with money, so
here, right? Question, right? So when did like conservatives turn on Israel? Because like growing up, like like y'all were always, hey, bro, you feel me? You know, like
Bro.
pro-war, pro-going to war for Israel. Y'all was
It wasn't
pro-Israel,
until
so what happened?
it wasn't even until recently where the majority of people didn't know or give a fuck about Israel.
Yeah.
But then once the war started, people started asking more questions. People
we started
were being more
finding them.
vocal.
I think Kanye broke it. I think Kanye really broke it. People just they swept it
you're right.
under
Yeah,
the rug.
It was
But Kanye
basically when
broke
Kanye was
the takeover of certain sectors of the Jewish community in America,
That are involved
in
with
politics, in music, in
Hollywood.
in Hollywood in general. They run and own everything, and Kanye broke that news, and everyone wrote him off as crazy, and then slide forward a little year and a half, 2 years later, and now the entire country's like, wait a minute, what's going on
real,
with
though.
the Jews?
I don't think it's that. Like, what I think is the last like decade or so, like we've seen like conservatives become more tribal and cult-like, right? So hence, like once, like for example, right? It kind of used to be, hey, yo, we could all have our like own separate like opinions about different shit.
Hey, he voted for Biden, by the way.
Right?
And Kamala.
No, yes, right? Yeah.
Biden.
Right? And now I feel like it's kind of like, yo, we have an agenda. Here is the mark. And anybody who goes outside of this mark, you are a bootlicker, you are a traitor. And I feel
Are you
like,
talking about conservatives specifically?
Yes.
again, like there's like, okay, like there's a spectrum, right? So, so I'll probably say like right-wing MAGA, right?
Okay.
Right? Is tribal, is a cult. And if you go outside of like their box of what they believe is acceptable, they attack you, right?
But do you know what that subject is that you say is acceptable? It's America first.
Sure.
So MAGA Trump or MAGA right turned on Trump too. They said, hey, wait a minute, you're not America first. What's going on? These aren't the things you promised us. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that the left way of thinking has you stuck on we have to act cult-like and stick to our guns even when it doesn't make sense. And then you question when a right MAGA turns on their own power and says, wait a minute, this isn't what we discussed and this isn't what we voted for.
Well, they're
I think that's the
psychos.
right way to do it, though. You're supposed to be able to question the people that you put into authority and power if they're not aligning with what you aligned with. That's not cult-like behavior.
Well,
Cult-like
for
behavior would be
instance,
like, no, there is multiple genders and men can have periods. That would be cult-like behavior.
No, cult-like is like, hey, Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. No, MAGA. And it's like, bro, like, at what point do we say, bro, like, y'all are psychos now,
but
right?
that's like the highlights that you get.
It's like, bro, y'all are like protesting and like raging over because a Spanish guy is doing a Super Bowl. Like, it's like, at what point do we say, okay, bro, like, it's teetering into like race, like it started off as America first, and now it's teetering into some like racist shit.
No, you're right. You're right, but that's not the MAGA right.
Nobody gives a fuck about Bad Bunny.
That's bad.
He's like
Bad
the second
Bunny.
biggest like streaming artist in the world, like behind Taylor Swift.
The
No, I'm
people
with you on
who
that.
watch football are not listening to Bad Bunny's music. I'll tell you that right now.
But like you can say, hey, listen, man, I just feel like maybe it's off-brand. But people were literally saying, yo, this is an issue about America.
Yeah, you're right.
America.
You're right.
I'm like, bro, like, at what point do we go from? Because again, I'm not like a full-on liberal.
Yeah.
Right. I'm probably left-leaning. Right. But like, I'm saying, bro, yo, bro, like. Because I used to be conservative, right? Like I like worked at like 1100 The Flag with like Steve Holstrom and Scott Hannon. Like I was there for like 3 years, right? So I used to be conservative. And I'm like, bro, at what point do we like transition to a point where it's like?
I don't think it's the we though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think it's a select sector of the group, just like on the left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of the gender neutral, pink and green haired people aren't the left. They're just people who are on the left, who are left leaning.
Like,
it's the same with.
5% though.
It's probably the same with the MAGA right though that you're thinking of, because that's some of us here. But I don't stand by that shit. Like you know what I mean? I don't give a damn that Bad Bunny's playing the Super Bowl, but I don't think that they're doing it because they want to be equal. I think they're doing it to ruffle feathers intentionally. People aren't saying because he's Hispanic or Latino. He's American if he's from Puerto Rico. That's part of the 52 contingent states of the U.S. But the fact that he is anti-American, doing an American historical pastime is what people's issue is, though.
Right?
He's anti-America, bro.
Okay, right. But okay, look. Again, MAGA has said, "Yo, well, in I think Charlie like kind of like a guy like Flakko for this as well. When like Charlie said, yo, like 9/11 was 25 years ago, and 25 years later, a Muslim is gonna be mayor, and that's a problem. MAGA got behind that, and it's kind of like, hold on, why can't a Muslim be mayor of any state?
He can. He just can't be a socialist communist.
Yeah, I think he's bad.
You got to be about
He's
America.
bad.
Wait though,
He hates
I
America.
agree though, but the point was he's Muslim, he should not be mayor, and I'm saying, yo, as conservatives, we should say, hold on, that's wrong, right?
We'll look at Vivek Ramaswamy. Like I wanted to vote for him for president. I've actually said that on here before.
Facts.
And he's
Hindu, right?
Yeah, he's Hindu.
Yeah.
And conservatives love him. I love him. I've seen him speak a lot of times. So it's because he has good ideas and because he's a straight thinker. When you talk about Zoran Mamdani, he wants to freeze rent. He wants like government controlled grocery stores. He's just an idiot. He hates America. There's a couple things.
I agree with you, yeah.
So I think it's less on like for Zoran, it's not about his skin color for conservatives because look at like I mean Vivek, Candace is one of the biggest people for biggest conservative voices in the world.
Of course.
Vivek had tons and tons and tons of support before he dropped out when he was in Iowa. I think it's less about the skin color, and that's like John said. Maybe your left-leaning mindset makes you think like skin color is the most important thing. When I think skin color is the least important thing, and the more we talk about it, the bigger issue it is.
No. Listen, I definitely agree. I wouldn't vote for Zohan, right? But I'm talking about like the specific, like I think Charlie tweet, right, was, yo, like a Muslim should not be the mayor of New York, right? And I'm saying like, yo, everybody should have said, no, bro, that's wrong. Cut it out, right? Like, no, right? But I do feel like Christian nationalism has kind of snuck into like the conservative movement, and that's where like the lines get teeter, right? Why? Because again, Christian nationalism, bro, again, they want to treat anyone who's not a white Christian as a second-class citizen, and I'm saying, hold on, bro, that's wrong, right?
Who's getting murdered across the world right now the most? Who do you think is getting murdered the most across the world right now?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Christians.
Yeah, sure.
White
Genocide.
Christians.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, sure. But though, like the ideology of if you're not a white Christian,
why do they have to be white?
Okay, sure.
You're just talking about skin color. We can't be talking about skin color, right? Because there's black Christians too.
I know a lot.
There is like two movements, right? There's white Christian nationalism, which is like Nick Fuentes and them. And you're
associating the right with just strictly white people, and that's not correct.
No.
Well, also you just said Nick Fuentes. He's like the farthest right person, and he is not like the.
You can't compare him to the rest of us.
Yeah, he's like, because what if we compared like the blue-haired transgender dog down the street to like someone who's left-leaning? It's just not fair, because Nick Fuentes is the farthest right person we have, and some liberal who cut their boobs off and is now, trans-spirited. That is the farthest left person, and that doesn't represent you.
Yeah. If you're trying to find a tweet, I think it's still up, right? Like you could
on Twitter?
Yeah, I can find it for you. It was like a huge tweet and it got backlash. Which again, bro, I don't believe
sounds
that
like
Charlie
fake
is hateful.
Well, don't you think that don't you think that a Muslim whose values do not align with the values that built America at all, don't you think we should be like, maybe we should not have more Muslim
have American values go and try and run for some kind of politics in another country? It'll never fly.
Wait though, and I agree though, it should always be about, again,
the values of Americans
and the policies. It should never be he's Muslim, that's a problem.
Sure.
Which Charlie did say, like, hey yo, like that again, because he's Muslim, he should not be mayor of, right? And I'm saying this, yo. It feels like as conservatives, because
I don't know, dude. Have you ever been to Dearborn Creek, Michigan?
Yo, I heard about that crazy shit. Yo, like they're like I think pulling up and on like store owners and saying like Sharia law,
Minneapolis.
That's fucked up and that's bad. You feel me?
It's not great, dude. It's not great.
Yeah.
And now, have you been watching what's happening in the UK?
Yes,
there's been
it's bad,
250,000 rapes since the early 2000s because of all of the immigrants.
Well, the Muslim ideology is to show up and just take over. That's what they're going to do, and that's what they want to do.
They don't look at women like the same way we do, right?
True, right? Like,
I tend to. I'm sorry, but I tend to agree. I don't think that there should be somebody like that to be mayor of.
You would think that a
largest
liberal
city.
or a left-leaning person would also be against a Muslim being in charge, considering what you were going to say about their thoughts on women. Because Muslims do not respect their women. They do not appreciate them like the typical American
their property.
hopefully would. Yeah, essentially their property. So you'd think that the left wouldn't celebrate this as much, and they'd be like, that guy hates women. And the left is like, we love women. So, you know
like here, right? For example, right? Yo, if someone like comes out and say, "Hey, I hate women," blah blah, right? Yeah, then like they probably shouldn't be mayor.
what if the thing they're standing behind, and he's standing behind, you know, his his Muslim religion? He's like, yeah, I'm Muslim. I'm openly Muslim. This is what I support, and that religion just does not mix with American Christianity, not American white nationalism, but American values that were built on Christianity. Yeah. So I think he just does not mix at all, and I would
like, for example, right, bro, like as an American, right, bro, us having our right to worship whoever we want to worship, that should not interfere with saying, yo, like, if this person is Muslim, let's judge them by their character. Meaning, if Zohan was out here saying, hey, girls should be slaughtered, girls shouldn't drive, bro, you got to fucking go. Like, you out of here. But if he's, like, again, he was born here. He is, as far as I know, and he's not on no, like, super extremist Sharia law type shit, why should him being Muslim even be a factor opposed to, yo, he's a crazy communist, this dude is psycho, get him, you feel me, like, right out of here. And I feel like with the current MAGA and right wing, it feels like it's race focused, and it feels like, yo, if you don't fit this box of who we believe an American is, you're not welcome. And I'm saying, bruh, as somebody who used to be conservative, like that shit kind of like pushed me away, right? Because it's like, bruh, like when did this shit become like this tribal extremist shit? You know?
Who do you think is more race focused, a liberal or a conservative?
In what aspect? Like who's more like race inclusive?
No.
Or what?
Who's just more focused on
Race.
issues being racially driven?
I feel like they're focused in different ways, right? Like the right wing is trying to exclude different races. The left is saying, hey, we'll take everybody.
I've never heard the term racist.
Yeah.
Than I have in the past few years.
Yeah.
You don't think
because
it's
of the
odd that
left.
they only don't accept Christianity then?
What? Wait. And who don't accept Christianity?
Liberals. Do you when you say, oh, we accept them all, and rights are saying, no, we only accept certain ones?
Most black folks are Christians, right? And they're, you feel me? And they're majority left, right?
Black people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Right? So, again, I've never seen, well, I don't want to say, feel me, like, I don't want to say never, but it feels like the difference is, yo, like the left, at times they're stupid, but they're inclusive. The right at times have some great ideas, but you have to, like, kind of like.
A straight white male, then they're not inclusive.
I wouldn't say like that's true, right?
Come on, dude.
Some.
Be less white.
Yeah.
We have to stop the white man from, I mean, come on. That's all left thinking, bro. That's not right.
I agree, though. That's fucked up, right? So why do we, like, apply the same on the right, right? So, again, it should be, hey.
So then if two wrongs don't make a right, why did you jump sides?
No, right?
No, you just said you jump sides.
No. No.
Why choose the left if they're both in the wrong, you're saying?
Right. So, look, as I grew older, right? Again, I started off as saying, yo, grab yourself up by the bootstrap, right? That was my mentality when I had no money and I was broke. As I made more money, right, and grew on YouTube and grew, I said, damn, a lot of, like, my luck and my success came from opportunities. It came from luck and being given opportunities. So if I didn't have, like, Steve Holstrom or Scott Hennon, right, to, like, give me, like, a radio job at 19 in Fargo, right? If I didn't have, like, Adam to reach back, you feel me? Like, so I'm saying, man, bro, like, maybe some people, including myself, I didn't grab myself up by the bootstrap, right? I had help and opportunities. And so, like, as I got older, my stance kind of, like, softened a little bit, right? Now, socially, I feel like I've always been, like, left-leaning, right? I've never been anti-anybody. And it just feels like as I get older and as the MAGA, like, progress, it just becomes more extreme. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, yo, like, why can't we just get rid of the race shit, get rid of the anti and other religion other than Christianity, and just focus on character and policy.
Well, America was built on Christianity, so we can't get rid of that. That's got to be the focus.
Yeah, but it's not even about getting rid of it, though. From your perspective, like what you've done as you've grown older and matured or whatever you say and got money is the exact thing I did, but in the opposite direction.
Really?
See, I grew up where you're now living. I grew up in LA. I grew up in the gang scene. I grew up. I never considered myself politically in any direction, like left-leaning or right-leaning, but I can look back now and be like, oh, hell yeah, if I was still living in LA, I would totally still be thinking like a left-minded person. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's a product of your society, like the people you're surrounded by. It's the poor us mentality. It's the man's holding us down. We can't get up because of this, but I found it to be the same thing. If you just fucking work for whatever you want, you can pretty much have anything.
The man was holding them down at some point, right?
Well, I was going to ask.
but still, like, how did we go different directions and have the same epiphany?
Wait, here. Again, bro, like me and you, right? We are somewhat like the anomaly. But to say, yo, because we are the anomaly, that it's fair to kind of like ask for, let's say, you know, like the average person who, let's say, grew up in abject poverty, had like no meals, and was placed in that position due to generations and generations and generations of, I don't know, either bad decisions and mixed with some systematic things going on. I'm saying it's unfair to ask those people to be exceptional when other people in certain communities don't really have to be exceptional to overcome their circumstances, you know?
Mm-hmm. So what do you mean by that? Like
okay, right here.
Like
right
rappers?
Here. No. Like, okay, look. If, let's say, a kid who grew up, let's say, in Fargo, North Dakota, in the suburbs, right? He probably don't really have to be exceptional, right? To overcome his circumstances, right? Because why? Like, he's probably like, he don't really have too much to overcome. He could be the average student, the average kid, and still go to college. I'm saying a kid who grew up in Southside Chicago, have to dodge bullets every day. That kid has to be extremely disciplined, extremely exceptional.
That's the difference is what a conservative city and a Democrat-run city.
Yeah, but what is the difference in the home?
Huh?
No, it's the surroundings in general.
Bro.
It's not just the home though. It's here. Okay, the kid who grew up here didn't have his peers saying, "Man, you're a sucker for doing that. You act like a white boy. You're this. You're that." Yeah. The kid who grew up here didn't have his own peers trying to hold him back because they were too afraid to see him succeed or not act like a thuggish out minority or whatever. You know, like that's the difference. The difference is where we come from. Our people like to hold us back. Our people like to chastise us for stepping outside the norm and doing something great. So being great is a lot more difficult when somebody's constantly trying to downplay you for being great. They're trying to talk you out of who you are, out of your own skin color if you try to become great. That's what our people do to each other. But the kid who grew up in Fargo, North Dakota didn't have that. So his likelihood to be great or be successful is way more realistic than the one who came from poverty, because in poverty, we love to keep each other back. We don't like, if you try to step outside the box, now you're a punk, you're a sucker, you're a fake, you're a toy, you're whatever shit we used to say to each other to demean each other when we were trying to be better. Uncle Tom, whitewashed, whatever you want to say, that's what goes on. So yeah, it's way more harder constructively to get anywhere coming from that. So we are like an anomaly, but the kid who grows up here doesn't have that battle.
Bro, like, and then two, bro, like, again, I think it's the family structure to me is the biggest difference, right? Like the kid who grew up in Fargo did not have like the government put drugs and put crack and put those things in their community.
That's exactly what they do.
Right?
That's exactly what they do here, though. That's a lie.
Who?
All around. Have you ever heard of a res?
I don't think no.
A res is a reservation.
Okay,
that's where Native Americans are own their land.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no.
That's everywhere around North Dakota, Minnesota.
Yeah, no. Look, I definitely agree, but again, like those inner cities, again, like it had drugs implemented, guns implemented, right? And it destroyed the family and it destroyed the men in those communities. They went away for years, right? Mm-hmm. Again, Joe Biden crime bill, right? It tore apart in those communities. So I'm saying, yo, if the family structure is like the biggest difference, those kids had the government fuck up their home. And then those generations passed down, man, listen, man, like poverty and no fatherhood. So I'm saying is this, if we know that there's a root cause for why that community is fucked up and don't have fathers, And now we're asking those kids to be super exceptional to get out of their circumstances. But these kids right here have to be average. And we say, grab yourself up by the bootstrap. How's that fair?
I don't know, but that's what like Kamala and Biden and all them and Obama wanted for our society.
Also, who wants fairness? That's what I want to know. You want fairness?
Equity's not real, bro.
Yeah.
That's never going to exist.
Fairness isn't real. Life ain't fair. It's never gonna
There's
be.
no
You
such
never
thing.
will
And the
be.
people who want that are the people who don't want to work.
No?
You do not. I don't owe my help to anybody. I give help to people that I want to give help to.
If a kid is starving and don't have food, he should like not be given help. Listen, man.
Well, that's different.
The people that help them will help them. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying that
it's not the government.
The government, and there would be a system in place if the government wasn't there, obviously, because the community is supposed to be what supports the community, not the government. The country doesn't support the individual. The community supports the individual.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. That's the most realistic thing. If you could go and help out your neighbors instead of trying to think of what you can do to help out the world, then we would be in a better situation.
Wait, cool. So you agree that every kid should be fed or have a meal every day, right?
100%.
Sure. So you do agree that every kid should have an education?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. So we both agree that, that there's a baseline that every kid should start at. Right? So then we just disagree on how far that baseline should be.
Well, we
100%.
disagree on what they get educated with.
I disagree on the baseline, yes.
Right? I think the baseline should start off at kids should be fed, kids should have the K through 12, and kids should be able to pursue higher education for free, right? To me, that's the baseline. Now, if a kid choose not to go to college and fuck up their life as an adult, that's on you. But I do believe like the baseline should be somewhere. We should say, yo, there's just too big of a gap, right? And unless you're exceptional, you probably would not make up that gap. So there should be some baseline, right? So if you believe like the baseline should be K through 12 and food, well, I'm saying, so why not like college as well?
I mean, I believe that some college should be free, but not the sense of like going to be something other than like a teacher or a basic skill where you're learning to actually do something with your life, like carpentry or something like that. Then that should be free because that's going to contribute to society and the community.
How about you? Or you?
I don't think education should be free at all.
I don't think so either.
I think what we need to do is we need to fix the education system. The doctrine that we're giving out is what's destroying this country. The fact that people are being educated for hundreds of thousands of dollars in school bills and then having to come out and try and find a life afterwards, and most of them end up not even using their degrees to find a path to make real money in this world. I think especially today,
what should every child start off with though?
I mean, there should be basic education for everybody, sure, like mathematics and reading and all that shit. But history and all that shit, I would even say is out the window.
Housing?
What?
Yeah, history's a fucking lie. We're learning that every day. History is a piece of shit lie. To everything we've known about it is bullshit. We don't know who to believe anymore, but we know what we were taught in the books is wrong because the books were written by the Rockefeller Foundations and all these other people that we know to be completely criminal in today's society. So
Then you wouldn't know about the situations in general, though. That's the problem.
Okay, but then we need, what I'm saying is that the baseline, we need to decide what kind of education, what kind of doctrine are we giving to these people?
They decided
because
already we're stuck.
No, sure, maybe at this point, but that's why I don't believe the education system is the tool. It's part of the trap. The education system is a part of the trap on the way up the line, right? So you're born, you're taught the values your parents were taught in school, then you go to school and you learn that same history, and then you go to college, you're supposed to get a degree and then get an education and then go get a job where you clock in, you clock out, and then you have to retire. And when you retire is when you start to die and fade away. This is the system. The sooner you can get your kids out into the system to pay taxes and put more money in the government's pocket is the way the system was designed. They should have a fundamental right to education, but we need to figure out at the baseline what that education looks like.
Okay, so food education, and you're pro housing as well.
For sure.
Then you are a Democrat, right? Like, right.
No, I'm what you think a Democrat is. The difference is the Democrats are not like that.
Right?
The Democrats are not like that. That's the problem. You're confusing equity with DEI right now.
Sorry about that, man. If you ask the average, again, right winger, should a kid have the entitlement to a home, food and education, most will say that's the parents' job and the government shouldn't step in. So hence, if that kid is homeless, right? Hey man, that's the parents' fault. I'm saying no. Like every child should have a stable home, have food, and have an education. And
Right.
I'm saying,
But you see when people are handed things like that, what they do with them.
huh? True.
But even when even the majority of people that are homeless, like parents wise,
Of course.
they don't do anything with that situation but get more complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even
For
take
the
it.
most part.
I'll even take it a step further, bro. I agree with you when people say yes, that's the government's job. I think the real issue at hand, though, is our government chooses not to put it here at home. They send it all overseas. They send it to other nations instead of taking care of home. That is the biggest problem. Is we're not taking care of home first, and by taking care of home, you can't welcome everybody in to change home, to make it fit their narrative and say fuck the Americans and fuck the American way. You have to first take care of America, and then we can worry about the rest of the world. But we're supposed to take care of home first.
No, but like,
it takes you back to the exact issue you were just arguing. It starts in the home.
yeah.
Right? It's the parents. It's the parents that are responsible. So
100%.
why don't we take care of home first? Why isn't that the system? Why isn't that the cult-like behavior that
Well,
we
listen,
have?
man.
Why does every other nation love their countrymen first, and America only loves every other country?
If people are being persecuted, I think, we can take in some people who are being again, literally, if they go back, they will die. We should take some, right? For example, right? Again,
We should take the ones that behave like that you just said. If they were to go home, they would die. So they come here and they respect and they love this country for what it
Absolutely.
is, not hate it.
but the right wing and MAGA celebrated when those like South Africans came. They cheered, they celebrated. Why? Because again, those are white South Africans. It's fine when they come, but when the brown brother from no, am I lying though?
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on, bro. MAGA celebrated when the South Africans came. Y'all loved it.
Bring me my white people.
You feel me?
But maybe
I'm
that
like,
was a sign
come
of
on
relief
now,
after
bruh.
the attack of white
Dude, I
America
hear no
that's
way.
happened for the last 5
That's
years.
my point, though.
It was a
What
sign
though?
of relief.
You had no problem with the white South Africans who, if they stay, they will get killed coming over.
Yeah, you're talking about a couple
But the
hundred
brown
thousand.
people who get killed, they can't come over.
You're talking about a couple 100,000 versus like 25 million.
It's true.
There's not a lot of South African farmers.
Sure.
There's not.
Sure.
You're talking about a very fraction
Sure.
of the actual problem that we had at the southern border.
No, sure, right? Listen, I definitely agree, right, that people shouldn't just be able to come here like whenever, right? Like there's, there has to be like a system. But that conversation has kind of like developed past that to, I'm anti-immigration. Stop them coming over here like completely.
Mhm.
And I'm saying, okay, no, if we're fine with some people coming over here, then like what's the number that's appropriate?
I don't think it's a
Opposed
number.
to saying, yo, just stop it completely.
I don't think it's a number. We have to look at what's happening, right? This isn't about race. This isn't about immigrants. This isn't about people being illegal and not supposed to be over here. It's about what's happening in our country. We're being overtaken. We have terrorists existing all over the country right now that are just sitting waiting for orders to act. We have 25 million undocumented people who came here between 2020 and 2025, bro. Like, that is a really bad thing. None of these people have been checked. None of these people have been identified. Most of them are military-aged males and not even from from southern Mexico or anywhere, bro. They're from like way far away nations that hate America.
Who do you think, though, is a greater threat to be like a mass shooter or a terrorist? A
liberal.
A liberal.
like the Hispanic
A liberal.
kid?
A liberal.
A liberal.
No. Wait, no. Right? No. Right? Because again, folks say, yo, when brown people come here, right? There's issues, there's terrorism, blah blah. And I'm saying, I'll be real, bro. Like the terrorism that's like been going on, like the mass shooting. For example, again, Tyler Robinson was a white male, right? So like, I'll be real,
But
bro.
it's
like,
also
white
looks
people
like he
do
was
be
white people been
framed.
doing a whole lot of
They
terrorizing.
do a
as of
whole
lately.
lot of
No,
terrorizing.
but see, the argument I think on the right
There's a little
for minority
Yeah, true that,
groups
yeah.
or for the immigrants that are coming
agree
over
with you,
here
bro.
is that if we're supposed to care so much about minorities, especially black culture,
Yeah.
then our agenda is for you guys to stop killing each other. So let's stop bringing more of you over here and help save the community
Yeah, but white
I-
folks kill each other too.
It's different though.
at a higher rate.
It's different
Barely,
though.
right? Like,
No.
right? Like,
I feel like
right?
I feel like black people are killing
Yeah,
each
they
other,
not
right?
killing.
But white people are killing anybody. They don't care. That's
Nah,
the problem.
Okay, but
nah,
that's
they're
the
not
problem.
true.
What's it's not a
they don't kill anybody. They don't give
it's
a
not a
fuck.
skin color thing though, right? You would
Yeah,
say
no.
it's not. It's like a ideology.
It's an anybody
thing?
killer.
Not really, right? Because
It's not an ideology thing either.
absolutely not.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, wait though. Wait though.
I'll call on you. What's up?
Right, wait though.
What's up?
That Buffalo shooter said what? I did this to terrorize non-whites and non-Christians, and I want them to go back to their home.
Non-whites and non-Christians.
Yeah, that Buffalo shooter was as right-wing can be. And I'm saying, again, if...
Are you talking about the Walmart guy?
No.
Are you talking about the one? In,
No.
is this the church?
No.
The Mormon church shooter?
It's Peyton Garden. I think this was like a few years ago, right?
At the church.
No, this was like a grocery store he shot up, right? I think.
Okay.
Right? And he said, I did this, and in his like 180 page, like I think like a manifesto, that this was because I wanted to terrorize non-whites and non-Christians and want them to go back because the white man is being persecuted. Yeah. I'm saying, and if a liberal would have told me,
like a fucking
right? Fed
statement.
I've never heard that. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah, right. And if a liberal would like,
and you bought
have
that
told
shit
me,
up. You bought that shit up, right? You soaked it up, right?
It's
You're
true,
like,
though,
fuck,
right?
dude.
Right?
Fuck,
Okay, so
dude.
then
Look
let
at
me
this
give
kid.
you. So you gave that example. What do you
Yeah.
think about the guy in Texas? Like 3 weeks ago, he was a liberal. He got on top of a building. He shot at the ICE building in Texas. All he did was kill illegal immigrants. Didn't even kill any ICE people.
Facts, yeah. No.
So that's. I mean, anyone dying sucks. But that guy was a liberal who was trying to kill ICE agents. The person who assassinated Charlie was a liberal. The person who attacked the church in Minneapolis, the Catholic Church, was a liberal. And on his bullets and everything, his manifesto was like, I'm going to get those white kids and shit like that. And because he was just a crazy, delusional liberal, his mind had been so brainwashed. And I mean, I think...
MK Ultra.
Well,
Yeah.
could be that. I wasn't going to say that. I don't know. But he was also happened to be transgender. I'm sure you knew that. And then Tyler Robinson was living with a transgender.
Sure.
So you don't think like the mental illness has a big, or do you think it has a big effect on the people doing these shootings? Because we've seen a lot of recent mass shootings or shootings in general that are related directly to mental illness, and a lot of the LGBTQ
I'm mentally ill. Yeah. No, bro. Listen, man. I think there are crazy people, right? But if a left-leaning person told me, Dylan Roof and Peyton Gardon blame the right for it, I said, no, bro. Like, you're stupid. No, right? No, there are crazy people who would take any ideology and go to the extreme with it. But we shouldn't just blame liberals or conservatives. No, right? Again, we should all condemn like Tyler Robinson and you feel me, and say, these people are lunatics. They're crazy. But as Americans, like we are closer together than we think, and the crazy should be the anomaly because, outside of like a difference in policies, we're not that much different, bro. Like, right? Like, bro, like we kind of like are all like anti-extremists. We're anti just murdering people for being a skin color. We're anti-murdering people for being like a religion. And that's on both sides. So I'm saying, why can we focus on that instead of, saying, that guy is a liberal. He killed Charlie. Oh, no.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah,
you know why? Because when Charlie died, you had a bunch of people on the left saying something like he deserved it, or making shirts of his blood on it, going like this and shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
That is why we don't want to reach across the aisle anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
So when we see shit like that, it's like, well, if you don't want to get along with us, then fuck you.
Yeah, no, facts. Hey, bro, listen, man. I 100% agree. If, I understand people's anger because what they did is like indefensible, is fucked up. But I'm saying, bro, if we care about America, at some point we have to reach across the aisle and say, we have to unite, bro.
You had that guy. His name was Charlie Kirk. He would go to college campuses and ask you to change his mind. And what did they do to him? They shot him in the fucking neck.
Who's they, though?
Well,
one person did it, right? Like Tyler Robinson, or maybe multiple.
That's where we get into the...
That's where the conversation gets too involved.
Well,
because it all works.
You could go two directions. Conspiracy theory or Tyler Robinson, right? When I say they...
question for you, right?
When I say they... When I say they referring to Tyler Robinson, I meant like the left
liberals
and stuff and transgender movement, blah, 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 blah.
Of course. Here, right? So look, right? So look, if somebody kills like Zohan, right? Would you say, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Condemn.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Facts, right?
Because I have a value
and
for human life.
And if they try to blame in all conservatives, right, you would say no.
That wouldn't happen though, because I mean, I talk to hundreds of conservatives a week, and mostly conservatives now. Yeah. And I mean, I've been at events where we've had like 78,000 as of Charlie's memorial. Oh, wow. And not a single person in that audience or that crowd would have celebrated if like Kamala got murdered. Not a single person, because those people are all there with the number one thought, and the number one person who they want to run their life is God. And then that's just like the
Christian values, right?
I don't know if that's Christian values though. Like that is not really.
So when you follow Jesus Christ, you follow Christian values, right? So treat others how you want to be treated.
But though, like that mantra is not Christian values, right? Like that.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
No, sure thing. But though, like people can still have that mantra without being Christian, right? So
and then they're not truly Christians.
He's just saying that it's a possibility to have that outside.
Yeah.
But they're not truly Christians, though.
He's not saying they are.
No, right? No facts.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is if you're saying talking about the right celebrating if somebody on the left were to get murdered. Yeah. What I'm saying is the majority of the right follow Christian values and are Christians and would not celebrate that because they value human life.
The amount of people I've seen celebrate Charlie's death in person, like I have seen signs, I've seen shirts, I've seen it all in person, and that my team has seen that they've showed me from across the Midwest, including it like even UND, SDSU, UND, everywhere, like not just Chicago or Minneapolis. It's made it hard to want to continue a conversation and hear an opposing view when, like Cody had said, Charlie was the guy who wanted to hear the opposing view and who was open to it, and he was giving these liberal people a mic to say whatever they want and giving them a chance to tell him he is wrong, here is why. There's never been any liberal media ever like that to go out and be like, think of like The View. The View will never invite any conservative.
They don't have the firepower to defend themselves.
Oh yeah, they're also retarded. But like they would not invite a conservative on there and be like, tell us why we are wrong, because they're so stuck in their ways and they refuse to hear another side out. But I'm saying all that because I've never seen I'm only 20, just turned 24. I'm not that old, but I've never seen people celebrate the death of anybody ever. Like I've never seen anyone celebrate anyone's death in my entire life. Or celebrate someone's death. Yeah. Like nobody ever. And then to see somebody I'm so, I looked up to so much, to see everyone celebrate his death when the number one thing in his life was God, his children, and his wife. Like it's hard to feel sympathy or feel like to listen to anyone else talk about, how liberals are the side of love and happiness when no conservative ever would celebrate any death on the other side at all.
The party of tolerance.
No Christian conservative, no Christian conservative would ever celebrate that because in the eyes of God, every single life is precious, and the people
there
who
would be some who are pretending to play the conservative Christian role, but if they were to behave that way, I think that automatically deducts them from that role.
And then anybody in this room,
because that wouldn't be the way it works.
Yeah, we would be like, you're not a true Christian, because I mean, you first of all, if you're celebrating the death of somebody else, you're not a true Christian, and then if you're not a true Christian, you are not a true conservative either. I mean, if you don't believe in God and believe that his word is the most important, you're not a true conservative, so we don't want you anyway. But for the liberal side, seeing all of these people celebrate his death, they're like, yeah, they're one of us. Like they got blue hair, they got, these are people who loved Kamala, they love Joe Biden, they're your typical liberal, and they're with us. Like you guys will, not saying you, but the liberal party, you'll bring them in and be like, yeah, you know what, sure, go ahead. Like I wouldn't vocally say or celebrate that person's death, but I'll cheer you on doing it, but no conservative. If I saw Deion doing any celebration of anyone's death, he'd be like, get out of here. Like, we're not about that.
Listen, man, I know a lot of like Christians, well, not me personally, who celebrated the death of MLK, right? A lot of them did. So again, now, if that would have happened at that point, would it have been, bro, like we shouldn't, bro, there's going to be like bad people from every side, right?
The people you
just feel
speak
like
of, though,
saying,
I don't
yo,
think
like-
they were Christians.
Huh?
They weren't. Those people back then weren't
Absolutely.
Christians.
Wait,
They
what do you-
believed in racism,
Say
bro.
that again. Say that again.
America at that time probably had like very few Muslims, right?
Right.
Sure.
And it was a primary like Christian country.
Wait, you know personally?
No.
That's what I'm saying. You're assuming, but you weren't there.
Yeah, but we know that history, bro. A lot of people celebrated the death of MLK at that point, and I'm saying,
Yeah, but you're assuming that they're Christians. How do you know that?
Well, America at the time was a primary Christian nation, meaning, bro, like probably like 80-90% of people were right, like were Christians.
The ones that were celebrating, you don't know if they were Christians.
America was better then too, when everyone was Christian. Just saying, just adding that in there.
No, when there was
not when-
racism, not slaves.
right, yeah.
No.
No, it wasn't slaves in 1964.
No, that was racism for sure.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
not slaves.
look, I don't care.
Yeah.
You can hate me for this. I don't care
I
if you
don't know
were
the person.
if you were a white person, if you were a black person, it doesn't matter. If you lived in those times and you rode the wave of the racist behavior that was out there, you were not truly a Christian. You could call yourself a Christian. You can go to church every Sunday, but I promise you, if you behaved that way, you were not really a Christian. So we're splitting hairs in the argument of who was and wasn't Christians.
Yeah.
You want to call them Christians because it fits the narrative of what you're trying to say. Us, as people who would consider themselves Christians, would look at that and say, those people aren't really Christians.
Yeah,
That's
but,
the difference
and
in the
they're claiming to
argument
be
we make.
Christians, right? Like,
We're talking about something so fucking far away. None of us were alive back then. We're talking about
true.
today, Flakko.
yeah, true.
Flakko, we're talking about today.
Yeah, true. But though, if we have to compare like a comparable death, there's really nobody in the last, like 50 years that,
Yeah,
like
but
that.
do you think racism
that-
is as alive today as it was back then?
Yeah.
I don't.
Right.
But you're telling me you
Absolutely.
come here as a black man to Fargo, North Dakota, you walk around and people are spreading racism all over you?
Like, oh shit, it comes
Not
up
as
black.
vocal. No.
Yeah, so it doesn't exist
they're
like it
taking
did
pictures?
back then.
No.
It doesn't exist like it did back then. Otherwise, you wouldn't be allowed to be in this podcast room with
I've been treated
one third of
in
us.
Fargo, North Dakota.
There's only one. Yeah, there's one white guy in this room.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
No. Man, look, bro. I've never been like discriminated against in Fargo, right? Which is shocking, right? Because it's
Not shocking.
right? Because no,
No, it isn't.
I don't think it's shocking.
Yeah, right.
I go to high school.
Never been discriminated against?
in Fargo, no, not in Fargo.
I
no.
carry myself well. I shake my hand.
exactly. That's
Okay, well he's got a lot more tattoos.
Right
He's a
here.
bigger, scarier guy
In
than I
Fargo,
am.
West Fargo, I've had cops here discriminate against me. It happens
He's a
all
lot
the time.
he's
You
a
know
lot
what
scarier
it
than me,
doesn't
though.
do, though? It doesn't inhibit my progress. Unless I let it. I could be, oh, fuck, poor me. Everyone's racist and I'm just an unfortunate minority. I could do all that shit, bro, and cry about it and bitch and jump on the wrong side and petition and picket and do all that shit. Or I could shut the fuck up, work, and push through the shit that they try to say.
DC.
You got discriminated against, and
Walker.
Oh, you know damn well that. I know when I walked into that gym. No, in that gym that I was telling you about, I was the only white guy that went into that.
and they
gym.
looked at you weird.
And I could tell you,
Yeah.
I got looks.
Yeah,
But you look like, I'll be honest with you, bro.
I'm not retarded. I know that when somebody doesn't like me, just
Bro, like you bro, like before like somebody like talk to you, right? Again, people do profile white folks too when they see the tattoos, you feel me, the country, you feel me? Like they just automatically assume bigot, which is wrong, you feel me? Which I could probably see people look at you and say, man, blonde hair, tattoos,
MAGA hat.
right? Right? You feel me? Bro, wait. But though, if you get discriminated by cops and you can say, yeah, like not all cops or the majority of cops are bad, then why can't you see some bad liberals and say, yeah, like the majority of liberals aren't bad?
Oh, I agree. That's what we are saying. I'm just, my
so-
argument is that they're not necessarily Christians if that's how they are.
Yeah. Wait, so you believe that the majority of liberals are good? Or no?
No,
Well, see, he just said that yes, right?
I say no.
No, I said majority of people.
No. Wait, no. And I'm saying, and if a
wait.
cop
What
doesn't,
makes them good or bad though?
huh?
Okay, that's a good question. Before I just say no, I was
Fight
thinking
for him
that,
to life, right? Probably, right?
no, they kill babies. There's been more abortion deaths and since
Flakko,
forever than
if
any
you're a
war ever
liberal,
in history.
I'm sure conservatives
I think you're a
abortions
good person. I
Yeah.
can tell that you're a good
too.
person.
Of course. Yeah.
But there are a lot of bad people on
Of
the
course.
left,
Yeah.
for sure.
No. Again, there are.
Do you
a
think
lot
their
of bad
majority
people,
is what he's saying?
majority
Yeah.
is
So
good,
wait,
right?
so
you're saying?
Nah,
Yes.
it can't be bad, right?
Okay, no, not
Yep.
that the majority of liberals are. You think the majority of liberals are good? That's what you're saying.
bad.
They're not
Well, then-
good.
The majority of
One or the other.
Because they're stupid
One or the other.
and bad, right? Right, like
Okay.
right, yeah, because
I
they're
think-
stupid and bad.
Okay, well it
That's
depends
fine.
what you're. Well, it depends what you're saying. It depends what the
so-
definition of bad is, though. There's a lot of things they think that are bad. They're
Yeah.
killing babies is bad. I mean, that's one of the things that comes to mind because I talk about it so often with people. It's the number one thing people want to debate
course.
is abortion, and
Yeah.
that is a liberal. Liberals love killing babies, so that is very, very bad.
I don't think anybody loves
Killing babies.
Liberals, I have literally there was a hat in the gym.
They actually love it.
They do love it. There was a hat. There was a. There was a.
But you can find more of them very easily out in the open than anything else.
Nowadays, sure.
Yeah.
That's because everybody wants to have a fucking
why the
opinion
majority
that's
of them
different
are-
than other people.
the majority of them are bad.
point.
I saw
it's
a
not.
hat.
But so
in-
what? If you want to have a differing opinion than everyone else, why would you choose the most evil, sinister opinion to have?
Because that's what gets views, dog.
People aren't having abortions for
Yeah.
all the girls. You know, everyone you went to high school with in Moorhead because Moorhead sucks.
Yeah, of course.
They're not all having. They're not having abortions
chill
for
out,
views.
chill out.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not all Moorhead sucks.
Yeah, but I feel like
They're not all
conservative
bad.
women are also right.
They're sponsors.
Bro, like I feel like again, conservative women are also getting like abortions too, and like I feel like a lot of like the
they're also a lot
anti.
hotter too.
Yeah,
They are a lot hotter.
I'll be real. I don't know, man.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Flakko,
bro.
that's how I know
you're full of
I don't know, right?
That's how I know you're full of shit.
Right,
That's
like Tommy
crazy.
Lauren or Nicki Minaj. I'm choosing Nicki Minaj over Tommy Lauren, right? Like, let's say
She's
What about-
conservative,
Let's
though.
take a woman of class here and compare them.
Nicki Minaj is conservative.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say she
Huh?
is conservative.
Yeah.
She's a Trump supporter.
Yep.
she's
100%.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
I'm not sure.
See, you don't even know what
Cardi
your people
B.
are.
Cardi B. Yeah, Cardi B.
No, she's not
BBL,
attractive. I
BBL
don't think
smells
I'm
like
attractive.
garbage. BBL smells like garbage.
Yeah, she. Well,
Cardi B.
again, I love Cardi B. All right, I know Cardi B, so I love her personally. Now, like, do I want her to like be involved in
want her to
politics?
talk.
No,
Like,
she don't got the brains for it.
She's dumb.
she's very dumb, right? I agree, she's stupid, right? Which is why I don't want her to like.
Okay, I got some
Yeah.
questions about.
Yeah.
We've talked about politics a lot. I want to
Yeah.
know. So you work for Adam22?
Yeah, man. I've done a podcast with Adam.
Let's get into this.
I got
Flakko.
a lot of questions.
Yeah,
because
man. Go ahead.
I know a little bit about Adam and Lena.
Yeah,
But first, you work for
Probably
Scott.
more about Lena, though, right?
Yeah.
No. So you work for Scott Hennon first
I
at
do.
the Flag, and
Yes.
then I've
Yeah.
done some work with Scott Hennon. We
Oh,
just
word?
talked the other week. Yeah.
yeah, man.
So
I was
what do
content
you-
manager for Scott. Man, this was like 2019, I think.
So what did Scott teach you that carried over to go work for Adam and watch Adam have sex?
You're like, I'll be real though. Like, I dealt with Steve Holstrom on like a daily basis.
Mhm.
Scott, like, it had like a show where I kind of, I like recorded like Scott's show, but like,
His show and Adam's show are much different. I've never watched his show.
Yeah, right. No,
But I know him. I've seen him speak in person a couple times.
bro, like Scott, like back in the day, like when I watched his appearance on like Fox News at some point. Oh, bro, Scott was a wild boy back then. No, but like honestly, bro, like I just wanted like to get into media. I always wanted to kind of like do like YouTube videos.
So that was your door.
Yeah, right. And I'll be real, like me and Adam have like drastically different views on politics.
Is he conservative or liberal?
No, he is
He's very
like
liberal?
as left as you can get. You feel me?
You
His
say
dad
you
was
guys are,
his dad was actually like an employee of Bill Clinton.
Yeah, he worked for the
Adam's
government.
dad?
coincidentally.
Yeah.
so he's just
and, like-
it sounds like he's a plant. That's crazy.
Well, no, right? 'cause,
Oh,
like,
there's
his,
been reports
dad
that
got
Adam
pardoned
was
by
a
Bill
Fed.
Clinton.
They, they've had conspiracy theories that Adam's a Fed, didn't they?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
His
Might
dad, his dad was for like Bill Clinton. His dad, I think, got arrested in like a Fed case or something, and Bill Clinton like pardoned him. So people kind of used that against Adam. But I'll be real, bro. Like people have like this perspective that Adam is like, I don't know, man. This like guy who's like exploiting people, bro. Adam has given like more jobs to gangbangers than anybody else. He's like a really good guy.
Yeah, he lets him have sex with his wife.
No, not gangbangers. Like
Just
porn
porn
right?
stars.
Some.
Just guys with way bigger dicks.
Wait. Oh, hey, right? Wait though. So now I think like it's like out there. Like that tape, like that one tape made like $10+ million.
Wait, with who?
With I think Jason Love.
Jason Love.
Yep.
No,
Part 2.
well, it's It's 3 tapes so far.
He just that's not even released yet, is it? There's a third.
No. It's 2 with I think Jason Love, and then there's I think
a different dude.
Yeah, right. I think like Baby D. No, but the like that one tape made in upwards of like $10+ million.
So you've talked to Adam though many times.
We like have a show together. Yeah.
So
he's on the No Jumper podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys actually really do know each other. Pretty well.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Did you get it, Lena, yet?
Nah, man.
Huh?
Bro, like listen, bro. I don't even like white girls like that, man.
She's not white.
Yeah,
No,
she's
she's
not
Hispanic,
white.
right?
She's Armenian.
She's Armenian. She's white.
She's Jewish.
You consider that white, huh?
Armenian, right? That's right. Ain't
Maybe.
that white?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
That's like tan.
Yeah, that's
Kind of.
that's
Right?
like a,
David is Armenian, right?
Yep.
He's
yes, he is Armenian.
I wouldn't consider him
he's
white.
Iranian
though.
and Armenian. Right?
Iranian, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay, wait. So Adam,
Yeah.
I don't even know how to ask the questions and
Yeah.
not be like crazy, but
No, go ahead.
Be
Ask the
crazy.
question.
why does he let people have sex with his wife? Does he love his wife?
Yes, he does. So they both are doing porn. So he kind of like seen it as
Were they doing it before they got together?
Yes.
And now they're
Not porn.
Well, no. And it was girls, right? And he kind of like spoke publicly too about how like before they began dating, like him and her did like a threesome with another guy at some point, and then they began dating, and then cut that off, right?
yeah.
No, but like I kind of understand it from like their perspective, right? Where they're both porn stars.
Neither of them believe in God, right? I know he's atheist.
Yes, he's atheist. I think Lena.
I'm just gonna. Well, even if she says she does, she's lying.
Yeah, I don't know if she believes in God, but like for example, right, bro? If they're both porn stars and they were already like doing porn, at that point he kind of felt like, bro, I done got like 1,000 threesomes with girls. I'm only not doing this because of like the public backlash. It don't really bother me that much, right? Because we're already doing porn. Like the world has already seen everything.
Yeah.
Why not make like $10+ million with this?
Because you have a kid with this woman.
They
and
got a child.
Now some
Yeah.
guy.
Those
I think they have 2, don't they? Or
one child.
One
Yeah.
child.
they have Adam and Lena have a child.
Yeah, one.
Oh, I did not know that. Holy shit.
That would be the tough part. It's
Well,
like,
have
okay,
you ever heard him talk about like the ramifications this has in his child? Is it a boy?
Girl.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
but it's gonna suck you.
much? I would say that's worse, if anything.
Well, has he thought about what the effects it'll have on his child of everyone seeing his parents having sex all the time with other people? That's pretty.
I'll be real though,
pretty out there.
I haven't talked to him about that, but like honestly, bro, like this era of like the OnlyFans era, bro, I promise you, bro, in about 20 years,
Not everybody's children are gonna be able to see their parents.
it'll be
fucking
normalized
online.
though.
Oh, I don't think that'll
it
ever
will be definitely a little
normalized.
more normalized.
Like you'll walk into the mall and see like, oh,
Yeah.
I've seen that person's mom have sex on.
Yeah,
No.
but 10 years ago, bro, like the OnlyFans stuff was like, oh my God. Now a girl tells you that she does OnlyFans, it's kind of like, okay.
He's got the ability to pay and do whatever he wants, like to get his kid into whatever school they need to
I
be
understand,
into.
but you have group chats with your boys, and what if they're like, "Hey, Deion, you just picture your dad's dick again."
It's gonna
I
happen.
wouldn't
Like,
see
it
it. I
happens
wouldn't
all
be
the
in the
time.
group chat.
No, but
I'm good,
it happens
bro.
all the time. Kids are committing suicide because their parents are doing OnlyFans or did porn, and their friends are showing them this stuff at
Yeah,
school,
of course.
and then they're going and killing themselves. And we see stories like this all the time in the
I-
news. So
Yeah.
it's already happening. It's only going to get worse.
I'm sure he's a great father.
Yeah,
Maybe not
facts.
like a great father figure, but
Yeah,
I'm
man,
sure
like
I'm sure he's a
pretty
good-
active. Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure he's a good father, and that's just a world I don't understand.
Here, but though, so look, about 15 years ago, there were some like viral videos that like I remember, but when I try to search it up, I can't really find it. Right? So bro, like probably, bro, like in 20 years, I think like ChatGPT just launched like their own like search engine, right? Bro, I'm pretty sure, bro, like probably like in let's say like 20+ years, right, bro? Like like
You could make any video you want.
Chrome
Yeah.
and Safari and those things probably won't be a thing, and we'll probably lose access to a lot of these.
Nah,
like,
nothing on the internet
don't
gets
think-
erased.
right?
That
ever,
won't
bro.
happen, but I do think that like
Nothing gets
even the
erased.
situation which is completely out of pocket and crazy at the school level, like where that one that happened, I think it was in Moorhead or also was in
What?
Fargo.
What happened?
Somebody spread a picture of a of a girl.
Yep. It was in
An
Moorhead.
underage girl, obviously. She gave a nude to somebody or and somebody got a nude.
And they started spreading it
somebody
around.
put it in ChatGPT and they were making videos out of this with this girl's face. Yeah, this was just in town last month.
Yeah, Davies,
and
that's
they spread
right.
it throughout all the high schools. And
There's a big
Investigation going on
yeah,
right now.
no, all of those kids participated
Were they
in
arrested?
child. They're all children. But they're
But there's-
investigating it.
But that said, the child's fine. Like besides like the bullying.
She's fine, but like the
Thought you were
video's
gonna
out
say,
there,
like,
and now nothing is
I'm
like
gonna say something worse.
now you can't do anything. Like that kid's
That's
childhood
fucked.
is ruined.
Yeah, it's
you know,
fucked.
like
You feel me?
that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But there's going to be ability to make those videos and things like that in 20 years for sure.
Yeah.
We can agree on that.
But in retrospect now, in the future, if your kid were to be like, oh my God, my friend showed me a video of you doing this on the internet, you could be like, it's AI.
That's fake.
Effects, right?
It's fake.
It's AI.
I don't know, man. See, listen, man. Me personally, bro. Like, for example,
It's a catch-22.
right? No facts, right? No, bro. Like, there's an episode bit of me, Destiny, and Adam, and he asked
Destiny, the
the
liberal debater.
yeah, right.
What a
Right? And like he asked me and Destiny, yo, should I do this? Because he was thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, no. Bro, it would be the worst decision because, bro, like, you are, like, I think respected in hip hop. You do this, you know,
You're
like,
a cuck.
you feel me? And he kind of felt like the only reason he wasn't doing it was because of other people's opinions, because it didn't really bother him that much. So he kind of,
He said, fuck it.
yeah, you feel me? And just did it, which I'll be real, man. I don't got $10 million. So if somebody is saying, hey, man, this got
You're
me.
single.
Yes, kind of.
I was going to say,
I'm not married, yeah.
Would you let?
No.
you're going to be single after this podcast,
No,
but
man.
that's
No.
But you wouldn't let what Adam is doing happen to your wife.
You
No,
just
hell
said,
no.
I don't have $10 million.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah, no, hell no. 10 million, no, hell no. I wouldn't do it for $10 million.
why wouldn't you though?
Me personally, man, like the woman that I'm gonna be with, I just have different values and expectations for her, right? Like I wouldn't want to.
You would? My wife?
Be with
My
somebody,
now
you know?
wife? No way.
No.
I would not.
Nah, man. Like
You
like,
couldn't even
10 mil,
for
man.
10
You couldn't even look
No,
at her
man.
with her clothes off, Cody. I'm freaking.
looking at me. I'm
No.
not coming over.
You feel me?
Cody's
100
already
million?
said that Deion
I
could
don't
have
know,
Kate if
probably
he
not.
wanted.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
That was last week. So if I'm ever divorced, I can figure it out. John's got me, bro.
Flacco's got all of us,
Somebody's
bro.
got me,
No,
bro.
hell no. 100 million? I don't know, man. You feel me? Like as the number goes up some
I'll be
more,
like, babe,
I
let's
don't
just
know,
talk about
man.
this for a second. Hold on. Now. It's 100 mil.
What if it's a girl you want to marry, but you're not married to yet?
Oh, definitely do it, then dump her and take my money. You feel me?
Even though it's a
Yeah.
girl you love and you want to marry, you've been with for a while, like you're about to pop the question, but somebody pops this question to you. They say, I'll give you 10 mil if you let me fuck your girl. And it's a guy with a huge.
I don't believe in soulmates. Like
That's the other thing. Is like
yeah.
Jason Love, dude.
His
got abs.
pause real quick though. His penis not that big for his size. Like if you, I'm just saying.
He's got like a foot long fucking dick.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's like this.
It's 8 inches.
see it.
Yeah, right. No, listen, it's 8 inches, and if you watch the video, he was fucking her like a white guy. Like he wasn't like doing. You feel me? Like he wasn't.
Like a white guy.
disrespectful.
How does a white guy fuck?
Disrespectful.
Cody,
No.
can you confirm?
No.
I know you watched the
Fucking her
video.
like Adam22.
No,
He's
listen,
fucking
right?
her like Adam22.
Man, look, bro. There are positions that only white guys love, right?
Hey, he's got a point
Right?
though. So you're saying that Jason
Nope.
Love hit it like Adam22
Nope.
hit it.
The reason why is because that little thing could barely take that, and they had to go slow.
No, man. I'll
Yeah.
be real.
Yep,
There,
100%.
like,
have dissected the video.
no, listen,
I haven't
man,
even
right?
seen it.
Right, like,
She
no,
is tiny. He's huge.
It's because when people like make porn, like they make porn for like the masses, and there's certain
They
like,
exaggerate everything.
right?
I'm
And
telling
there's
you,
certain like angles and positions that only like white men
telling
love,
you.
right? You feel me? Which is like the
Missionary.
I don't know, man.
Laying on the
kinda like that
side.
doggy style angle, like where like they like stand up, right? And it's like as black guys, we just want like the POV of like the big booty and like feel me. The white guys want like the angle where like the dude like stands up and like kind of like squats in doggy style, which is like that's not for black guys, bro. That's for white guys. You feel me?
Cody's like, this fool's
solely.
been watching me.
Right? Us we like you feel me? Yeah, right. Us we like a specific angle, which is like face down, ass up. You feel me?
Oh man.
The white guys like all type of like creative shit. You feel me?
You're fucking creative.
You feel me? Which we are. You feel me? Bro, we're not that creative. You feel me?
I get it.
You feel me? Right? I mean, really, you feel me? right, is Doggy and
That's it.
Riding. That's all I want. You feel me? Right? Like y'all be wanting sideways,
Yep.
splits.
Yep.
You feel me? Like
I'm
upside
all
down.
about it.
She's thinking
I'm all about it. Yeah.
Man, come
I'm all
on, man.
about
Feel
the
me?
different positions.
Man, wait though. So who are you voting for in 20? What 20?
That's more my
We
wheelhouse.
don't even know who's
28.
running yet.
a good question.
That's 3
No,
years
we
away.
know who's running, bro. Like
Kamala's gonna run.
Kamala
Nah,
and,
hell no, she's
and-
done.
She's running. She's
Nope,
Kamala's
nah,
running.
she's done. Man.
It's gonna be Kamala and AOC.
Yep.
Nah, hell nah.
Gavin Newsom and
Newsom.
Yes, that's my guy.
That's
You're crazy.
Right?
Oh my
And
god.
I'll be real though, bro.
After all the crazy shit you just said tonight, you said Gavin Newsom's your fucking guy.
that's the craziest thing.
Okay, who's the option though, right? Because again,
Not him.
Not him.
Last
Whoever the conservative
From
I'll be
California.
real though, bro. I think Trump is gonna try to pull off something like he runs for VP, right? And then
I don't
pick somebody
see it.
else to run for
He's
president.
too old.
He's not doing that. No,
He's too old already. He's showing his signs of
He is
age.
Yeah, that's
really
a con
old.
man, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling
You
bro.
might be right though. You might be right. We've
He
seen
knows,
him. We've
bro.
seen
He's
him
done.
con the fuck out of us.
The second he leaves office and a Democrat takes place, he's gonna die in jail. Like he knows this, right? Like he knows this.
Bad? Isn't that bad though? That's like,
What?
That's the truth. That might be the truth.
Like
Like if he leaves office, a Democrat might try to put him in jail.
how Trump is going after and all his his ops. You feel me, right?
You mean like how they all did to him for the
They tried
last
to give him
7,
like
8 years?
180 years in prison.
and that was wrong.
And Joe, do you think it was wrong when Joe Biden said no one's above the law, then preemptively pardoned his family?
Listen, man, Trump has pardoned, like for
Well,
example,
the question
like
was,
George
if you think
Santos.
the question was, do you think it was wrong when Biden did it?
George Santos, who took campaign money.
It's definitely hypocritical. Yes,
Well, you
wrong.
wouldn't say wrong.
As a father, I don't see like.
Okay, I got
father-
a better
it
one.
wasn't him, it
It
was
wasn't
the
even him.
staffers.
It wasn't even him who did it. That's the worst.
Oh, really?
thing.
The
Oh,
staffers.
It was the magic
Well,
pen.
yeah, right. Like
The staffers did it. It wasn't even him.
that's hypocritical. But if Trump had the option, if Trump Jr. got in some shit, right, and he had the option to pardon Trump Jr., I think he's probably going to do
I think
that.
he would too.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Do you?
Yeah, but that's assuming he would, though. Okay,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
sure.
assume that.
Yeah, sure.
Joe Biden or his staffers did
It's definitely
that.
hypocritical, yeah.
Did that.
Yeah, wrong though, but as a father, just put myself in like that position, I can't say that
But he
it's
said
morally
he
wrong.
Yeah,
You
but
feel
he
me?
said he wasn't going to do that.
he said he would never do it. And
Not only that, but he did pardon Fauci,
Okay.
right?
but
We're still
Fauci
feeling
did
the
nothing
effects of
wrong,
that.
though, apparently.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like what did he do wrong? Like, I mean, I can't see right? Like, I mean, like what did Fauci do wrong specifically, right?
Fauci is literally killing people to this day from the vaccine.
Was he trying his best to like save people?
Fuck no.
That's what
Or
they're
no.
saying.
That's fucking
That's what
crazy.
he said at the time.
Fuck.
That's
He
what
was the
LA News
highest
tells
paid-
you.
He's the highest paid fucking government employee to this day.
If a doctor like, okay, bro, so look, and if a doctor like
He got paid
malpractice
more than the
and
president.
make a mistake, should they go to jail for that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, right?
Absolutely.
At the level, at the
Malpractice?
scale that he's done it,
Absolutely.
yes.
No, like
He's been proven
Yeah.
that they were funding gain of function research in the Wuhan lab this whole entire time.
oh shit, we'll see that.
They were manufacturing this motherfucking disease for years.
He also makes money
Yeah.
off the pharmaceutical companies, which is outrageous.
Yeah, sure.
If he's going to be the one that mandates the vaccine, he can't also profit off of the sale of the vaccination.
I guess, man, like I just need proof that he was intentionally doing it to kill people. You feel me?
I have a fucking VA appointment because I am scared that I'm going to end up fucking having a heart attack
Wow.
because of that vaccine.
Oh, wait, hold.
Yeah, me.
Oh,
I'm
they
going to
took
get
it?
my heart
He
checked.
was forced to take
I'm
it.
going to get my
Oh,
heart
fuck.
checked and I'm going to get my blood checked because that little fucking weasel mandated
Yes.
that vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Not only just me, but the entire military was either
Oh,
forced
wow.
or kicked out.
Oh fuck.
Okay? So
fuck. Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
we are still feeling the effects because I'm telling you, there is probably 6 or 7 of people that I know in the North Dakota Guard that have died suddenly
Oh wow, that's fucked
between
up.
the ages of 25 to 45.
See, look, in that case, man, listen, man, like, listen.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah. No, fact, listen. In that case, bro, if he was doing the things that they're accusing him of doing, bro, lock him
Flacco,
up.
I'm saying there's
Yeah,
a
of course.
lot of things that you don't know.
Yeah.
You know a lot of things,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of specific things about those things that you don't
No,
know
facts, yeah,
that
of course.
I have dealt and dove in and actually did the research,
course,
right?
yeah, of course.
You have a lot of knowledge about a lot of shit,
Of course.
right?
Yeah, of course.
But you have to go deeper than just the surface.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
There's a lot more under there, right?
Of course, yeah. Of course. Now, man, look. In that case, yeah, again, lock him up. But listen, man, in terms of like the vaccines, I'll be real with you, bro. Like, our community has always been distrusting. We don't trust the government.
Rightfully so.
Right.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, right.
Rightfully so.
Right. You feel me? Right. So, bro, like being perfect,
Unless they tell you that someone's
I never
racist and
got
you
it.
shouldn't vote for them, then we trust them all of a sudden.
Who?
If our government tells us that someone's racist and you shouldn't vote for them, then all of a sudden we trust them.
But if that person like,
Come on now.
There's no historical evidence of racism in Trump's life historically whatsoever.
There isn't Biden's.
Wait, what's that? Like the like the crime bill?
Robert Byrd.
No, sure, and he's a racist, but though
He was bigger than a racist. He ran the show.
Yeah, dude. He was the Grand Master of the fucking KKK.
Grand Dragon.
But though, I'll be real though, when JD Vance called that group chat just a silly thing that kids did,
Sure.
you have to say, hold on, JD Vance. Like, you read that group chat, right? Like, you seen like what was in it, right?
Have you read it? You've seen what's in it?
I see like a skew like screenshot. I'm not gonna say that I've like watched or read like everything, right? But and I think like there's like a new group chat like that that just dropped. Listen, and I'm anti all leaks of private conversations, right? Because bro, I've said some.
Everybody has.
Some crazy shit.
Everybody has. Everybody has,
right?
Flakko.
Yeah, true. But like, if they were being serious, that's like that's kind of fucked up.
I don't think they were being serious.
Yeah.
They said the watermelon people when referring to black people. I don't think they're being serious.
Yeah, of course.
Like Cody thinks that's too funny. There's a problem there. He's laughing too hard at that.
Right?
See? Because
right? There's that.
There was a lot more Jew jokes in there too.
True. There's a lot of Jew jokes.
Which, I'll be real, man. But maybe the blacks got to team up with the Jews, man, and go against MAGA, man. Feel me? Maybe that's our friends, man.
Flakko,
but see, this is the thing, though. But here's the other problem.
Maybe that's our friend.
But dude,
I didn't know conservatives hated them that bad.
I guarantee you. No, I won't say.
This is the issue, though.
You're going to say we're going to win?
No, I would say Jews probably hate black people, but I don't know.
I'll be real, bro. Officer Tatum gave the blueprint, man.
How many black Jews have you seen?
Well, the stupid ass
Tatum.
Yeah, them, you feel me? Yeah.
Who's that?
Like the dumb Hebrew Israelites, like those.
Brandon Tatum.
Brandon
Tatum.
Yes, he's definitely.
That's Dalton's boy, dude.
Oh, a word?
Brandon Tatum is a great conservative commentator.
Hell yeah.
But I'll be real, bro. Like with him is like, I kind of hate this new like shtick he's doing now, where like
absolutely,
like
that's a lot of them.
Like he gets accused of kind of being like pro-Israel, and now like the conservatives has turned on him. So now he's trying to like be like super like pro-black and call out like Nick Fuentes, be like, no, you're racist.
Do you think,
no, it's too late for that, buddy.
Do you think that's how you know it's not a cult when he's a conservative? He's a very famous conservative, and other conservatives are like, this guy's pissing me off. I've never seen in any liberal circles be like, this person's getting too far left. This person's trying to cut children's dicks off.
That's true.
That's what I was saying earlier. Is like we'll call our own people out when we're falling out of line. The left doesn't do that. Though, right? The left doesn't do that.
No,
because like I think there's things that I wish Trump did differently. A couple things actually, and there's that's not the thing. The thing is that there's things I wish he would do differently, and I could openly say those things on a mic to anybody. Yeah. But like if you were, because you say you're left leaning, you don't believe in cutting children's dicks off.
Hell no, fuck no, that's weird.
See, but then they would be like, like the conservatives have gotten in your mind and messed with you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be accepted. You wouldn't be accepted if you said that to a real liberal group.
No, but like, I think people got it messed. But there's a very small group of liberals like who believe in like men should be in like female sports.
Well, then there's a very small group of conservatives who are like extremely racist and think you should only be white.
Sure, listen, sure, but they're really loud. You feel me? And it's like, how do we?
But look at how they just promoted the No Kings protests all over the world. Essentially, they're acting like it was millions and millions of people that came out for this, bro.
You ain't see not one black person.
That was kind of loud.
Protest.
I don't see black people at the BLM protest.
One person was at that protest, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't see any black people in the No Kings protest
at all.
White liberals.
I'll be real,
because
bro.
the white liberals didn't invite him, probably.
The facts. No facts.
They didn't want any trouble.
Hey, just like Rogan said, it was a bunch of losers and feds. That's all it was.
Yeah. No, wait, bro. I'll be real, bro. When I seen, like, for example, bro, like a 60-year-old, like grandma there, I'm like, hold on, man, like, bro, like, who's cutting the checks, man? Because like
that's what it is, though. Because
like,
you could ask them.
Yep.
People get interviewed all the time, and they're like, "Can you tell me like what's the worst thing you hate about Trump that he did that has you out here?" And they're like, "I don't know." They don't ever have an answer. Though, they don't know why they're out there. I
despise Trump, man, because one is this, man. Like, if you're in California, right, bro, ICE don't have a list of, again, like the list of names, right? They don't have it at those rates. They go to Home Depot and park outside and arrest Hispanics and say, "Hey, listen,
that's racist, dude."
Hey,
is that
ID me.
Is that racist?
Well, according to the Supreme Court,
so how do you feel about police checkpoints then?
That's legal. But I'm saying, man, is bro, like,
yeah. Why you say Home Depot though?
Huh? No, wait, no, bro. Look, bro.
Why is it?
There's been huge raids though at Home Depot
in California, especially
weekly, right? And bro, and look, man, and as Americans, I'm saying, hold on, bro.
You're right.
I don't care if you gather up 100 illegals. If 4 American citizens was stopped and demanded to give their ID to prove they're legal, that's fucked up, and that's wrong. Because again, bro, they don't have a list. They're going to Home Depot and saying, "You're Hispanic, stop an ID. Show me that you're legal." And I'm saying that's fucked up. And as Americans, we should all
Do you have proof that they're actually doing that, or is that just the top level story you saw on the news in California? Because that's a TikTok video. That's a lot of fucking manual labor to see every fucking Mexican you see and be like, "Give me your ID, give me." There's no fucking way that's truth. People were spreading that rumor here. Yeah, but most people at Home Depot are illegals. You're not going to go there and find an actual American citizen standing there.
No, most. But I'm saying, you say, "Yo, they're Hispanic. I'm gonna pull up on them and do a raid here," because
I don't think they're actually doing that.
See, I am Hispanic, and I'm not worried about getting deported.
I don't think they're doing that.
Yes, I am. Puerto Rican.
Oh, a word? Oh shit, my nigga. No, he's black. The Puerto Ricans are black. Yeah, feel me, right?
No, they're not. But
depends on where you're at. I'm not a lot of sun over here right now.
Boricua means like you're like a third African, third Spanish, and third native, right? Like that's the Boricuas.
It means you're from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but like, yeah, right. But true, right? No, true, no. But bro, if you're doing raids at hotspots that you believe illegals are at, and your definition is, "Yo, they're Hispanic at these hotspots. We're gonna stop the Hispanics over here." And if you can't prove that you are a U.S. citizen, you gotta go because you're illegal.
So, do you have an issue with gang task force doing the same thing?
Yes. Right. Yes. And
if you look like a gang member and they come up to you and have to vet whether you're a gang member or not and check your tattoos and shit, you think that's a problem in order to clean up the streets?
That's a problem because how do you determine I'm a gang member? I'm black with tattoos on me? Hold on.
Nah, there's a look. I would never look at you and think you were a gang member.
We should all be anti-stopping Hispanics and saying, "Hey, if you're a citizen and you're at Home Depot, prove to me you are a citizen." To me, that's messed up, and it's unconstitutional.
If I were
the who?
Sure.
The what?
Gangbanger.
Oh, like you said a different word.
Oh, no.
There's a certain type of minority that they stop when they want to decide if they're gangsters or not. They're not just seeing a black person walking around in a fucking tie and a vest and be like, "Hey, get over here and prove to me you're not a gang member."
But
that's true.
But though, as Americans, that's anti our values. Yo, I can't walk the street because, look, if I'm a young black kid who is impressionable with rap and I'm dressing like my, like my cool rapper friend,
like in the dress,
chucks, blue shirt, blue pants, you feel me? And I'm outside,
crop top,
as an American who's not a gangbanger. Our values should say that kid should be able to walk these streets without being stopped and forced to prove himself.
I would be scared to walk by that kid though, because the way he's dressed.
I agree with you though.
The stereotype is real though, so it's like, don't dress like that. I'm that person,
like
bro.
You're American. You should be able to express yourself however you want to express yourself.
Yes, but you should also take the consequences that come along with it. That means you're going to get You're going to get stereotyped as you're dressing as somebody who commits crimes, who causes violence in communities, who does drive-bys, who shoots people for wearing the wrong color. I would love if our police were used in that manner to make sure that our communities are actually safe from the people who claim they're protecting the communities through gang violence.
I got a good example.
Okay,
the shiesty mask, which became popular during COVID.
Sure.
So would you say that it's unacceptable for people to be stopped that are hanging out on the streets in a shiesty mask that are trying to conceal their identity?
You can't just call it fashion because you decided to do it. It was what it was. And because you decided to make it fashion doesn't mean everyone has to abide by that.
Unreasonable search and seizures is a constitutional right. And I'm saying us as Americans or conservatives, that should be like your priority, right? Is to make sure, the Constitution is being protected by every law enforcement official. And I'm saying, bro, if a kid who is influenced by hip hop, because again, bro, in hip hop culture is that particularly, right? Do-rags, you feel me? Saggy pants.
What else do they talk about in hip hop though?
That kid
But what do they talk about? What is the image they portray in hip hop?
But
do they portray education, successful business life, happiness, raising your family, being monogamous? No, they don't. So when you want to portray that image, you take everything that comes along with it. So I know this because I did that, bro. I grew up in that. It's facts.
Okay. Sure. So you are fine with their rights being violated?
I don't think their rights are being violated.
Dress a certain way.
I don't think their rights are being violated.
If they're being stopped and they have not committed a crime yet, there's not a reasonable suspicion they has committed a crime yet, you are profiling them based on how they are dressed and look. How's that not their rights being violated?
Because one of two things happen here. You either prove it or you don't prove it, right? And then if they take action that would be a violation of their rights, then you can fight it in court.
What do you think happened?
But the proving it is a violation of their rights.
So what about sobriety checkpoints?
Now, I've seen some audits done at those checkpoints.
I've seen audits too.
And people have said, no, I'm not doing it. This is unconstitutional. And they've gone.
That's not how how people in the hood or a kid in the hood would act though. If they are a gangbanger, they're gonna act crazy. If they're not a gangbanger,
you're saying they wouldn't be like, this is unconstitutional, sir.
Yeah. Well, if they do, you'd be a really smart person. I would agree that would be a really high level IQ type shit to do. Like you wouldn't expect that.
Messed up though, bro. Imagine a kid who's been watching on Twitter, been brainwashed by liberals, right, to think that cops are their enemy. Now you put those kids in a high, stressful environment where a cop is stopping them for no reason other than, you look a certain way. And you expect for that kid to be calm?
Do you expect the cop to be with his guard down and be calm in that situation where he's not fearful that what's going to happen to him that has systematically happened isn't going to be the same? It goes both ways, bro.
Listen, I would expect a cop to go solve some crimes, right? I would not expect the cop to say, hey, bruh, this Hispanic kid, right, is dressed like a Southsider. Let's stop him and see what he's up to or where he's going.
But what is a cop's number one priority is crime prevention. How do you prevent a crime if you wait for them to happen to make sure that you have a criminal in hand?
Yeah, but stopping seizures for no reason should not be like a part of like.
So if a white kid threw on a hooded cape and mask and walked around as a fucking KKK member because he likes the style, is he a racist? Is he a racist?
Kid dressed up for Halloween.
Would a group of black dudes be able to jump and beat that kid up because he looks like that?
And they will be 1,000%.
He just looks
wrong.
like it. He's not racist, bro. He just looks like it.
I agree with you though, right?
So if you dress like a gangster, it's the same scenario.
If three dudes walk,
but being racist ain't a crime though. They shouldn't. Again, though, that kid shouldn't be jumped or stopped for having a KKK. Right? Again, like it's still wrong. I'm saying
hate crime is a crime.
Why us as Americans, right? Why is it if we're conservatives, right? What not we, but if y'all are conservatives, right? right? Again, bro, like I thought, right, that the primary principles of conservatives was to protect the Constitution and keep it intact. Why, when it comes to ICE and certain things, they are perfectly can say, hey, listen, man, all right, it doesn't affect me. Violate them. I don't care.
It's a state of emergency.
The Constitution does not belong to illegal immigrants.
Wait. No.
He got you on that.
Hey,
The Constitution does not belong to illegal immigrants.
Listen, I 100% agree. But if there's a possibility that
At any point, somebody can walk up and say, "Let me see some ID."
But he said if you see 4 people that are Americans and you stop them,
You can still ask them for their ID.
No.
That is unconstitutional.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Wait, though.
You can ask for an ID.
Unreasonable stop and seizures is unconstitutional.
You're not seizing anything.
You don't have to give somebody your ID just because they ask.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
No.
Not without probable cause. You don't.
Okay, what's probable cause?
Exactly.
And that's my point, though.
What are you holding?
They're Hispanic at Home Depot. Come here.
Yeah, that's probable
probable
cause.
cause.
I think listen to me. Hey, that's
anything.
but that makes
Cause.
probable cause
You
though,
like,
bro.
what's
That
that
makes
bulge in
probable
your
cause.
Huh? What's that?
No, I'm just saying. What's that bulge in your pants? Let me see some ID.
Yes.
Gay
Wait,
cops.
though, right? And that's how cops have been policing us for years.
No,
And
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You can literally say
Is that a banana in your pocket? Or you happy to see me?
Yeah, right? Right? No,
I mean, I get that all the time.
Yeah, sure you do.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
They call me Big Meat for nothing.
Right?
No, you call you big meat.
Come on, it's been going on for 15 years.
Yeah, but no, like
Is this the hill you're gonna die on, though?
I'll be real though, bro. Like, I think there's a problem when the Supreme Court, right? Again, the 3 left-leaning judges said no, I should not be able to stop people based on race.
Mm-hmm.
But the conservatives, right, including that Uncle Tom, and he said yes, they should. So I'm saying, bro, it feels like some parties is interested in protecting people's rights, while others at the very top.
How would you go
the
about?
president of the Supreme Court is violating.
How would you go about getting sending out 25 million people? How would you go about it?
Especially in a national crisis like we're experiencing.
How would you go about
of
sending
illegal
back
crossings?
25 million people?
in the most efficient way that still
How is that?
Keeps everybody right and intact, right?
Bruh, if we did that, it would take 20 fucking years to do that.
So get them
Yeah,
at their
true.
homes, is what you're saying?
No. You identify who the illegals are.
And how do you do that?
However
illegal,
you can. That's not my
You
job
gotta
to
ask
figure out
them.
how to protect people's again, how to protect
But how do
American
you-
citizens.
How do you
how to
decipher
control
that?
rights while still deporting
If
them,
they
right? Yeah.
came across the border with no identification, no nothing,
Yeah.
how do we know that they're in the
I'll tell
country?
you how you know. I'll tell you how we do this. It's perfect. It's easy. Okay. As an American citizen,
Yeah.
you do your part to help uphold the Constitution by saying, I'm not going to act like a little bitch about it because I'm an American. If you ask me for my ID, I'm going to show you, yeah, I'm not one of them. Go get them. And it's over. And it's over. Instead, you want to make an issue to make things complicated. That's where ignorance comes into play. That's why we look so stupid to the rest of the world as a minority community, because we're so willing to make argumentative fucking bullshit out of nothing, bro. If you want to do your part, if you're all about the Constitution as an American, then help uphold the Constitution. If a cop, I'm Mexican, bro. If a cop came to me and said, "Hey, are you illegal?" I'd be like, "No." He's like, "Prove it." I'd be like, "Okay," and I'd prove it, and it'd be over.
If you don't use it, you lose it, right? So again, if we say, hey, yo, it's the norm, be okay with a cop coming to me and say, hey, I'm stopping you because you are Hispanic.
No.
Give me your ID and prove yourself. No,
You're looking-
I'm
you're-
an American. That's not constitutional. No, you can't do
Flakko,
that.
you're looking at this from the wrong point of view, though. You're looking at this as like always occurring. This isn't always occurring. We're in an actual crisis right now of 25 million illegal immigrants, undocumented, coming into this country in the last 5 years, bro. This is a national crisis. This isn't like, hey, every day it's happened. This hasn't been going on before 2020.
Sure.
Before 2020, they weren't just running up on Mexicans being like, prove yourself. But because of, and it's not just Mexicans, dude. They're running up on Asians. They're running up on Africans and Somalians. Yeah. They're running up on anyone that could be illegal. But they make it look like Mexicans, right? Mm-hmm. But here's the point. Right now, it is a necessity. At this moment in the crisis that we're in, it has to happen this way. There's no other way to do it. This isn't the norm. If you were to say in 5 years, if we've gotten all these illegals out, if they continue to do this, I'm going to say, yeah, that's fucking wrong. We cleaned up the dirt already. We got all the threats out. We got all the sleeper cells of terrorists from other nations that are hiding out in our country. We got them all out. It was an emergency situation that we had to jump on and handle. And every American citizen should do their just due to make sure that we can get through this. And the way that you do it is you say, yeah, hey, I'm not one of them, but thanks for the work you're doing. Here's my ID. Go get them. And get the fuck out of the way. Instead, we want to just fucking ruin the situation by being like, no, I'm argumentative and I have rights. And then it's just like, motherfucker, when these terrorists wake up and do the work that they're waiting to get the green light to do, you're not going to have any motherfucking rights.
Okay.
So we're in a national crisis. This isn't an ongoing thing. This is a right now thing to clean up the dirt that's happened.
Okay, sure. So as soon as they say, hey, there's a national emergency, all our rights disappear and they can violate us however
it's not all our rights disappear.
That's what happened during COVID.
It's everybody do your part.
And conservatives were anti that and said, no, bro, this is fucked up. Nobody said, hey, bro, COVID is a national emergency. We should stay. No, people say, no, bro, this is fucked up. No, y'all can just keep us in our homes.
Well, were you mad during that time when you were forced to stay in your house?
Yes, I was mad. Listen, I refused to get the vaccine. I didn't trust it. I thought it was fucked up that they made people do.
Were you calling Joe Biden out when he was forcing vaccines on everybody?
I'll be real. Did I call him out?
No, you didn't.
I wasn't as vocal about it. Probably not.
No, motherfucker, you didn't.
No. Listen, man. Listen, bro. Listen, man. You got me. Okay, listen, man. You got me. Right?
Flakko, right? This is not the hill to die on. This is not the hill. I'm telling you, you're using the fake outrage that they want you to use. Yeah. And it's just a talking point, dude. I'm telling you, this is not the fucking hill to die on.
If a cop approached you and asked for your ID to see if you were illegal, would you be mad?
Well, kinda, because I look illegal, right? But listen. From Africa, right? Yeah, true. But hey, listen, I would give it because, bro, listen, bro.
Like, that would be it. That would be it.
Yeah,
it'd be over.
Yeah, sure, but like, and then I would still feel violated inside, like damn.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be mad at the people who look like you that made that a problem for you instead of the cops who are just doing their jobs, or the ICE agents who are just doing their jobs to clean up this nation? Like, you should be like, man, as a people, we got to do better because our image has been ruined and destroyed because we don't know how to behave or respond to situations that don't need to be so escalated. We could have just been like, yeah, here's my ID. I'm fucking American. And show your ID. You could still be mad even. You could be like, yo, yeah, here's my ID. I'm good. And then walk away. Fine. But to make it an issue to where you don't want them to be able to do what they're supposed to do to help make sure that this country stays the way it was meant to be, instead of being overruled by people who want to come in and change our ways and make us something that we're not. Like, they can go back to their own countries for that, bro. If you want this to look like where you grew up, just go back to where you were. This is America. Why should we change our ways so people could feel more comfortable?
What though? How should America look?
The way it always has.
Like what? Like
American first. America first.
What though?
It's America first. That means like we should take care of America. We shouldn't be taking care of other nations.
How does that look though? Like,
that looks like not having veterans of from our military homeless, who are drugged out and junkied on the street. That looks like Americans who are drugged out and junkie on the streets of out where you're living right now, bro. It's one of the worst places. It should not look like that. That is America first would undo all of that shit. That's what America is supposed to look like. People not living like that. Us not being systemically just destroyed from within. That's how America should look. Until America we do
first,
that,
though, is also trying to like take away like birthright citizenship, right? Which again, man, bro, you're not a king. You feel me? Like, right? Like you're not like a. You feel me? Right? Like,
I think.
Fact, come on, hey, see, man, hey, bro, I'll be real, man. I thought he was the black dude in the room.
No, Deion's the white guy for sure.
He just quoted Kendrick Lamar's like most famous song. That's all he did. Right? That's so black.
Nah, listen here, brother, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's so black.
Right. No.
Cody's so happy right now, bro.
Cody heard Kendrick Lamar.
Cody's so fucking happy.
Last year.
Let Cody have that shit. Look at how happy he is, bro.
Right? No,
we're gonna make a compilation of all the times you guys fist bumped this episode.
Okay, but bro, Do you believe though, like that birth, like that birth citizenship to be taken away?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So then why would you say, yo, man, Trump, I'm still on board with you when, bro, you see, like, bro, he keeps pushing the, bro, he keeps
Oh,
pushing
look, I'm not arguing Trump with you. I'm not arguing Trump with you. I already jumped ship on him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll get you back.
No, you won't.
Right?
No, you won't.
There's no way.
You'll never get me back on government side anything, bro.
I'm good on it too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you.
but wait, you think
good
when
on
you
it.
say taking birthright citizenship, do
Yeah.
you mean if you were currently born here, we'll kick you out, or we're getting
No.
rid of it for the future? Is that what you're saying? Because getting rid of
Yeah.
it for the future, I
Yeah,
think we
yeah,
should
bro,
do
like-
for a while,
But
maybe forever. Because what does the country benefit by Deion and his wife having a child across the border and then them going back just so that child has citizenship? The country benefits nothing from doing that. All it does is make another child in the U.S. without.
It just creates
family.
another open avenue for people to come in and take us out from within.
No, sure, but again, man, like what makes like this country like so perfect, man, is we value the life of every human being. So again, if a kid was born on this soil, he's one of us.
But why
Those
should
are the
we let
principles
that
of
happen
America.
though? Like if Deion gets his wife across the water, like have the baby right here, like, and we got to go back because we're getting deported anyway. Now that baby's just by himself in the dirt, like that. America does not benefit one bit from that. So we shouldn't be doing anything that doesn't benefit America. And allowing birthright citizenship to continue is not.
It has to be regulated. I think it can exist, but it needs to be regulated because I mean, look at like people are marrying their own siblings just to make them legal
Happened in
citizens in this
Minneapolis.
country. You know what I mean? So like people are abusing this birthright citizenship shit just so that because they think, well, if we have a baby here, then we get to stay here even though we're technically illegal.
Wait though, but they don't get to stay though.
I know, but
Right?
but
If
this
the
is the
kid
game
gets
that they're
stay,
trying to
'cause the
play.
kid is an
Well,
American.
that's just dumping a child.
Yeah, but
off,
so
though.
you guys on the left are fighting for that, and then in the same breath you're being like, "Oh my God, look at Trump! He's taking the kids away from their parents."
No.
But you know what's going to happen. You're voting for that to continue to happen too. So everyone's a culprit. Everyone that picks
Yeah,
a
but who
side is
determines-
involved, bro.
Yeah, right. But who determines, right? Hey, right here. Okay, bro. So look, for example, right? Yo, I can say, that hate speech, right,
Yeah,
is bad for America, right?
yeah.
Should we then ban and take away citizenship from anybody who engaged in hate speech? No.
No.
So hence, if you think that, like kids being born here on American soil by illegal parents is bad for America, tough luck, right?
I don't think that
your
it's
kid
bad
is born
for
here,
America.
he's a citizen, and he should be treated as one of
and
us.
now his parents
I
are
agree.
gone, and they just ditched that child. So do you think that is good for
Yeah,
America?
I don't think that it's bad for America that people would do that. I think it's bad for America that they do that knowing that their child will be taken from them if they want them to stay American.
Where do we
Not really.
benefit?
It's
from that?
intentional. How do you mean no? That would be intentional, bro.
What?
That would be you doing you know you're here illegally. So instead of getting your citizenship or coming over here the right way and having a kid, you're like, look, I'm gonna take the chance of having this kid, knowing that they may take him away from me.
Sure, but
That splits the family completely. Something liberals hate seeing.
I agree
love
though.
it,
but those parents are not American, and that kid is, right? And again, though, according to conservatives,
so
who
you're
are,
okay with that family being split? Because earlier you mentioned how the family is the most important thing.
Wait though. According to conservatives, they are perfectly okay with saying, "Hey, listen, do not abort a kid. Have the kid and give the kid up to foster care and have the system deal with it."
Yes,
So
yes, that's okay.
exactly, and that kid who's born here, his life matter as
I'm saying people who
As
are
an
coming
American
across the
citizen-
border right now just to drop a child off and then leave. That child should not have citizenship when they're getting there. It happens. They come across the border.
Yeah.
They lay in the dirt. They have the child. They leave and like, well, that child's American and the child's going to go off. And
well, we should prevent them from coming over.
so we should build
Build
a
a
wall.
wall. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Build a wall.
Listen, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kick 'em all
Build
out.
the wall up, but again, once that kid has been delivered here, he's one of us,
He's
and we
just-
should protect him as one of ours.
Yeah, I think we do. What do? We throw him in the garbage?
No,
We definitely do if it happens
No.
now, and we should not
according
allow
to
that
Trump,
to happen.
that kid should have no rights in America, and like he should be kicked out and deported back.
Trump
even though
has
he was
not.
born
Trump
here.
has not tried. Trump has not said that in regards to birthright citizenship. I think we should get rid of it, and it's not going to go anywhere. Though I don't think that it's going to go anywhere, and I don't think Trump is saying.
But wait, though, I definitely agree. But why should he even try?
He isn't.
I don't think he is.
I think he's riling you guys up, and you're fucking taking that.
We'll see.
Like this, like this.
All right.
Just like the illegals.
Listen though, he do be trolling, right? Cause like I seen, bro, like no, bro, like I see like he had like the 2028 hat and on like the.
I bet that made you mad. I bet it made you mad when he said, "I'm gonna take over Canada," and you're like, "He's gonna fucking take Canada."
We want no kids.
Yep, no kings.
Hey,
we're leaving. We're gonna go get citizenship in the UK because we don't want no kings here.
that's fucking hilarious.
It's true, right?
Flacco, it's always a pleasure, dude.
Man, listen, man. I love you guys, man. Feel me? Listen, man.
You're fun to talk to.
Yeah, bro.
Man, listen,
It's
man.
anything but entertaining.
Y'all are the best podcast in Fargo, man. Feel me?
Thank you.
Right?
Appreciate it.
Wait. Is there like another podcast in Fargo?
There's a few.
There's a few.
Yeah.
No one knows him.
There's a few. There's quite a few.
Where?
Yeah.
Different. Who? Like who's the other ones?
We're not going to say their names on here.
No,
Nah,
ops?
we don't really know them. Nah, we don't have no ops in podcast. We don't really know other podcasters. We just know there is more that exist and that are really popular too.
There are.
They're completely different
They're
genres.
not like us, dude.
Hey, man, they're not like us, right?
Yeah.
They're not like us.
Hell yeah.
Good. That was good.
Come on now.
Yeah, Cody's being cliche as fuck trying to get his black card right now, bro.
He's speaking Spanish next year after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He's going to go home and tell Katie he's got to get some milk and dip out. Hell yeah. Flacco, man. Go ahead.
Bro, I heard there's a halftime show. Who's headlining?
It's a good question. I have to wait and see.
Tom McDonald?
No, not Tom McDonald.
No.
That's crazy.
I think like Laura Trump, like she I think nominated him and said she was.
He can't tell it. He can't say it.
Oh no, you can't say it? Yeah. Oh, so it is Tom McDonald.
No, it's not Tom McDonald. I know that. I know it's not Tom McDonald.
That would be funny as hell.
I bet you don't have to say, but I'm gonna bet you probably out gentleman's bet that it's Jason Aldean.
Would he do it though?
Anyways, Jason Aldean?
Yeah.
Jason Aldean loves Charlie.
Yeah, true that, right? Like
It's just a gentleman's bet, Flacco. It's just a gentleman's bet.
Like, cause bro, like a bunch of artists, like I'll say probably like you'll probably have to get like a country artist because a bunch of artists will.
So I'm
probably
gonna be only
like,
country artists,
right? Like they'll kind of be like like
it'll be only country and rock.
Of like hurting like the reputation, you feel me? Like
no, it'll only be country or rock. No, these country artists have already posted about them and made their decision. Like Zach Bryan made a song and he's like, ICE is gonna come into your house and steal your family. Yeah, Zach Bryan is retarded. He is so dumb. Can't stand him. But there's other artists who have posted a lot of.
I have a feeling it'll be like Brandon Lake or somebody though.
He'll probably be there.
Brandon Lake.
You should know who Brandon Lake is.
Yo,
you should get him.
He's a gospel like kind of country rock guy.
Adam would like him.
Yo, a word? Yo,
Maybe not.
And who's that guy, man? He's like really popular. He had like the top country, like the top album like last year for like a while.
That's Zach Bryan.
No, man, he's
probably is Zach Bryan.
No, man,
Morgan Wallen.
Yes, Morgan Wallen.
Oh, yeah,
he's not doing it.
No,
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if he is. I just don't think he is.
Country guy's name that's super popular.
Oh no, Shabuzi not doing it.
No.
You're
talking about Darius Rucker?
Shabuzi.
Not Darius Rucker, not Shabuzi.
He's in his 20s. He's got to be in his late 20s, early 30s.
I wish Morgan would do it. I don't know.
He
if he
came
will,
here or to Grand Forks like 2 times this last year.
Oh,
black guy?
The light-skinned dude
Light-skinned
got the
dude.
real deep
Kane
voice.
Brown.
Oh,
Kane Brown.
I don't know.
I got it, dude. Kane Brown.
I don't know. I wish Morgan. I don't know. I don't know the
You don't like
entire.
Kane Brown because he's black?
Well, I like part of him. He's mixed, but I don't
part
know.
of
I like part of him because he's half and half.
Hell yeah.
I don't even think he's that. I think he's like quarter. He's pretty light.
I like most of him.
He's
then.
lighter than I am.
Right, you were half, right?
I'm half.
Like just down the line.
Down the middle.
No, I'm like less than half black.
Really? So you're
Is
not
it
black,
your?
too.
My dad is like your color, maybe.
But aren't you black
maybe
and
a little bit lighter?
black and Muslim?
Yep, black and Muslim.
That's
right?
No.
Yeah,
I'm black and white.
Yeah. Okay, but if you're less than half black, then why do you claim that you're black?
Cause look at my skin color.
He looks
man,
black.
He's like 55% white.
Bro, you just said this Puerto Rican's black, but this black guy can't be black.
I can't even be black anymore.
Actually black though. He's a majority white guy.
Wait, are you not gonna say my ninja with him?
No, he can't. Nah, man.
He can't say it.
I'll say it right now. I'll say the word right now.
He can say it because I guess you have some black in you.
What do you mean some black
can't
in
say-
me,
he just
bro?
can't
But
say
wait,
all
what
right.
makes you
You
less
see
than
my
half black?
skin?
Your dad's black as
My
black.
dad is not that black. He's not African.
Well, no, but he's a black American.
At some
dude.
point, he's not-
Your dad doesn't look like he has any other race in him but black.
At some point, there was some other colored person that was with one of my grandmothers. At some point,
That's true.
so
Come on now. Listen,
I'm either part native or part more just.
You ever
white.
done your ancestry?
I don't do that.
No,
though.
man.
That's
Listen,
too
I
man.
have.
I'm black and black as hell. You feel me?
I think you'd be surprised if
I don't
know
feel like
you
you're
are
that
really.
black
Probably
now
got a
that
lot
I'm
of white
thinking
in
about
you.
it.
You probably
Now
do
that
have
you've
some
offended me, I think that
If you're
not that
American,
black.
you're not as black as you think you are.
I bet you're more European.
You probably have a lot of European in you. You just don't know it.
I'd be willing to bet.
man.
You probably do. Yep.
You stole this land.
Yeah,
You're on borrowed land.
I had 2 African parents who came here and had me, right?
Came from where?
Liberia. So
Oh, you are black.
yeah,
That's a
right.
black area.
So we were though, like we were slaves here first, and then we went back and then figured out, yeah, this ain't shit without white people, and they came back here.
So you're like slavery had a point.
No, that had a point.
Okay.
But you know, with our white folks,
The liberals are not going to accept
popping
you.
over here, man.
I got one question for you. So, what about LA makes you want Gavin Newsom to be the president of the United States?
I'll be real, man. I just need somebody to cuss out Trump as well. Feel me? Right, like
See the
drugs,
way
the
you guys
crime.
think about politics is weird. It's not based on reality. It's based on emotion. I want someone to cuss Trump out. That's why I'm going to vote for him. What about the fucking country?
Trump's gonna be gone.
What about the country, bro? Like, so what if he's willing to cuss Trump out? He's going to destroy the country like he destroyed LA, bro.
how's LA destroyed?
You come on. Come on.
I'm so confused. How is LA destroyed?
The drugs.
It's a joke. LA's a joke,
homeless?
bro.
Homelessness.
The poop, the poop monitor.
Like,
Also,
also,
like-
gone down like every year since like 2019.
Poop everywhere.
Poop,
No,
poop
crime didn't
everywhere.
go down.
San
They
Francisco
stopped
literally is
reporting
poop.
on crime to a certain degree. Crime didn't actually go down. They just don't report it and do anything about it anymore. Police, I trust me, my whole family's out there. I got family who are cops now, bro, and they tell me all the time, they just can't do anything anymore. You can't record something that you're not reporting anymore.
I like that example because the argument for when people say, yo, black people commit crime at a disproportionate rate to white people, the argument is no. Black communities, right, are just police harsher, right?
It's because they do more crime.
Yes.
No.
The crime goes down when they stop policing it because they're not reporting it anymore.
Wait though, and if the argument for crime going down is they're not even trying no more, then why can't my argument be they're over policing us and they're not policing them as much?
Because we were recording stats and now we're not. The fact that we're not recording the stats anymore doesn't mean that the community got better. It means that we stopped recording the stats, bro.
And if you over police it, it's not like white folks do less crime. You just don't like police them as hard.
You would only overpolice the area that's overproducing in crime.
So do you walk the streets in LA? I was more looking for not a statistic, but a personal thought.
Yeah, me?
Like when you're in LA, are you walking the streets at all, or are you going to grocery stores and stuff like that?
LA County is very different, right?
Oh, yep.
Because like I'm in like Glendale, I'm in like Burbank. Very seldom do I have a reason to go to like Los Angeles, the city.
Yeah.
Right. But like
But you're in the county.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like like it's like here and like Moorhead.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm in Moorhead. I don't really have no reason to like go to Fargo because there's nothing in Fargo for me. So Los Angeles itself is very small. Like Los Angeles is very small, but LA County is massive.
Yes.
Right. It's like kind of like Fargo and West Fargo. Right. Like Los Angeles is like West Fargo. It's very small.
Okay.
Right. But LA County is what I think people are talking about when they say like the crime statistics. Right. Because
Yeah, they're not talking about downtown LA.
Yeah.
They're talking about LA County. Yes.
Right. You feel me? So like South Central, I have no
Need to go there. Yeah.
no desire.
Where's your studio? Where's No Jumper Studio at?
Burbank?
Burbank. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a
See, man?
little suburb.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Man.
So you don't feel like you don't see junkies everywhere on the streets, lots of homeless people. Like even in the nicest neighborhoods here, I mean, we don't necessarily have homeless.
right? But bro, if Fargo ain't get cold as much as it does, like during and during winter, we'll see homeless people out. You feel me?
Oh,
we've had more homeless people in the past.
Yeah, there's been a
couple
major
years
increase here
than ever.
A word?
Yeah,
Wow.
and they're not all white people either. There's a lot of people that aren't from here that are here.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on. Yeah, facts.
So
yeah.
Wrap that up.
I don't know.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Hey, thanks again for coming on, Flakko.
was
Yes,
fun.
sir, man.
Appreciate having you on, Dalton. As always, man. Appreciate you having
That was a good.
having
time.
you on.
Tell John to text you to share.
Yes, facts.
Yeah.
You feel me? John, text me.
I will. We got a lot of talking to do anyway, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, bro. You're gonna be here for a while. Maybe we can get you on some more and
Yes, sir,
do some
man.
shit with you on the pod if you're in for it.
Yeah,
Same with you,
yes,
Dalton.
sir, man.
But yeah, when we get that kid on next week, do we want to bring anyone else on with him or?
Bring him on with him, man.
We want Dalton on. I
wanna
want
do it,
Dalton on. We need to have a real debate on this podcast.
I
All
agree.
right,
I agree.
Dalton, get on the pod.
An
dude.
actual one.
I'm gonna say what Cody'd say. Get on the pod, dude.
Hell yeah.
You gotta carve out some time, all right?
Let's make it happen. If we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I can.
If you're scared, just say it, bro. We're
I'm
good,
not
we're good.
scared of it.
That's all right. If you get called out, you get called out.
Just a kid.
If you get roasted,
He's just a
if you
kid.
get roasted like Glenn Beck, that's fine.
That's funny.
If it
All
makes
right.
you feel better, Cody's gonna be 100% against you too. So
I know. Yes, you will.
I'll be the neutral party here.
I'll also be somewhat neutral.
Hell yeah. Everybody, thanks for checking us out, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the podcast, tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. It doesn't really matter as long as you are talking about us. Peace.